Getting you ready for game time. Join me, Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball, as I announce play-by-play. Make sure to smash the like and subscribe, because now we're about to go live. Entering the pregame, we now present Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball. And what's good, everybody? Glad to have you guys in the stream. Welcome back in, and thanks all for joining in tonight, being a part on the channel here today. Covering play-by-play for the NBA playoffs. Once again, we get the second round matchup here. The Knicks against the Heat in Miami, up in the series for the number 8 seed right now, 2-1. They have a chance to go up 3-1 if they can win this one today on their home floor. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. Miami with their suffocating defense, allowing New York to just 86 points in the previous game. Julius Randle really struggling out there, had just 10 points on 11 missed field goal attempts, 15 shots, and he only made 4 of them. What's good, everybody? Hollow, Michael, AJR, Bryson, BDJ, welcome to the stream, everybody. Yeah, that was a big ew yesterday for the Celtics. They couldn't time up the shot clock properly at the end. Big L they took right there in that one. Another terrible loss, that a game that they should have had. They should have closed out the series by now. Yeah, I saw that last night. That was interesting. That Jokic. So they kept Jokic in the game as he tried to get the basketball back from the Phoenix owner. Yeah, so The owner kept on holding the ball. He wouldn't give it back to Jokic. That was interesting yesterday. What's good, Kenny in the stream? Welcome in. I'm going to go with the Heat today in this matchup. The series been all defensive games. I like Miami for my prediction, 106-101. Knicks without Emmanuel Quickly tonight on the floor. So he had been struggling in the playoffs for Quickly, but he had been great throughout the regular season for him. One of the top six-man candidates for Emmanuel Quickly, and this is just a bad sign for New York now because their depth is taking a big hit, and he was seen in the walking boot about 2 hours ago. So just rough right there for the Knicks that they're going to be without Quickly for this game. And Jimmy Butler on a 5-game winning streak for himself. So whenever he's played for the Heat, he's gone on a 5-game winning streak since the first playoff loss that he had back against Milwaukee in game number 2 of the series, and that's the only loss that he has had. The Heat have only lost 2 playoff games, so they beat the Bucks in 5, and now they're up 2-1 right now, with a chance to go up 3-1 tonight. Alan, what's good? Welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for joining in once again. Wow, that's awesome. You were actually at the Phoenix game. That is great. Jimmy Butler last game with 28. He's just been dominant compared to the rest of everybody else so far in this series, just having no answer to stop Jimmy Butler when he has been out on the floor. The Knicks took 1 game in the series. That was game number 2, where the Knicks won at home 111-105. They really needed that one because, number 1, Jimmy Butler was not playing. Number 2, the Heat without Butler kept that game close. They kept that game close. And, yeah, that is a bad sign for the Knicks, and we have seen it so far throughout this series here. Getting destroyed in the last game by New York. They're in deep trouble right now, especially if they cannot grab a hold of game number 4. It's a must-win game 5 if they're down 3-1 in the series going back to New York, which it should have been a must-win for them in game 1. They should have had the opportunity in that game, and they couldn't pull it out, and they're in some deep trouble right now since they're on the road. Hey, what's good? Jeffrey in the stream. Welcome in. Yeah, I watched the highlights when I got home yesterday. Wild game. Credit out to the Celtics for coming back because they were down by like 12 because I looked at the score. They were trailing by 12 going into halftime, and Jason Tatum just couldn't get into any sort of rhythm yesterday for him. They should have had it, though. Another one of those typical Celtics games that they're up by 5 points with like 2 minutes left to go and they blow up. Yeah, Joe Mazzulla didn't use his timeouts. That's just rough. Like, they're there for you to use. You got to use your timeouts. Got to use those timeouts. That's a big ew. Even worse is that you don't realize that the shot clock's about to expire and you end the game making a shot but knowing it was too late. Just a little too late after the buzzer. Sister Surround, welcome back in. Thanks for joining in once again today. Ian, welcome back in. All right, we're going to tip off in just a moment. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Just this one game tonight I plan on covering. Heat go with the white jerseys tonight in this matchup. Red numbers. Black letters. Knicks with a black uniforms tonight, white numbers, or orange numbers with the white letters as we are underway. And New York controls the opening tip. Knicks go right to left on the floor. Ian, welcome on the stream here, man. Thanks so much for the dono. Jalen Brunson, Quentin Grimes, R.J. Barrett, Joyce Randle, Mitchell Robinson, the starting 5 tonight in this game. Emmanuel Quickly not playing today due to an ankle injury suffered late in the last game. He was seen in a walking boot about 2 hours ago. Starters tonight for the Heat: Gabe Vincent, Max Strus, Jimmy Butler, Kevin Love, and Bam Adebayo. And New York turns over the basketball in their first possession. Miami first possession now. Left corner with Vincent. Vincent dribbles up to the elbow. Thought about a step back bounce pass into the hands to Adebayo. Moves it out left corner. 3 in the air. Missed from short. No good by Strus, and the rebound controlled by Grimes. Second possession now for New York. Hopefully better than the first one that they had with a turnover. Barrett got it blocked. They get it back to Robinson. That shot wasn't even close to the rim. Went off the top left corner of the backboard as Butler came up with a rebound. Butler guarded at the right wing by Barrett. Butler takes the 3 over Barrett. Jimmy Butler can do it himself. Bang, bang. He starts it off with a 3 ball. Knicks are in deep trouble, especially if Jimmy Butler keeps on getting his points that he keeps on delivering in these playoffs. A 5-game winning streak when Butler has played on the floor in the playoffs right now for the Heat. His lone loss is Game 2 against the Bucks. Butler did not play in Game 2 against New York when New York won. Charlize, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, it went really well. The team that I cover, they won the conference tournament championship today, so now they play in the NCAA tournament 2 weeks from now, so it's awesome. Brunson, jumper, 15-footer around the rim and out, no good. Rebound controlled by Love. Heat with the basketball. Adebayo, out to the left corner, into the hands to Butler. Butler dribbles up left elbow. Butler working on Randle. Guarded at the outside now by Barrett. Picks up by Adebayo. Butler drives baseline on Robinson. Swings it inside the key. Deflected out of bounds to the corner. And it will stay Heat ball. Jack City, welcome back to the stream. Best of luck to your Knicks tonight. Yeah, that's awesome, Ian. Best of luck to your stream there tonight, man. 10:23 remaining in the first. I'll see if I can check it out if I have the chance. Inbound goes to Butler. Butler backs his way on Grimes. Butler, turnaround jumper, baseline. Gets knocked down, and he's going to shoot 2 coming up at the free throw line. Wow, that was a hard foul picked up right there by Quentin Grimes. It's like a shove. Butler went for the turnaround. He was backing his way. Turnaround, and then gets contacted by Grimes. So this will be 2 coming up at the line for Butler. Clock will stop with 10:17. Butler 10 for 11 last game at the free throw line, coming off a 28-point game in the victory. First one is good. Butler in game 1 of the series had 25. He was doing damage against the Bucks. 42. He had to wrap it up in game 5. He had a big one, 56, to win by 5, 119-114. An incredible game that he had in the playoffs. Just completely took over with 56 total points in the Bucks series in the game 4 matchup. Second free throw is good. 10-10 left to go in the first. Knicks with the ball. Top of the key with Barrett. Barrett dribbles, drives down the lane inside, floats up a tough shot, and he does get fouled. Going towards his left down the lane. That was by Butler. He targeted. So Butler picks up his first personal. Yep. Yeah, that's a big U there, Vegas. Brutal. Brutal when you have all those timeouts and you can't even use them. It's a shame. Yeah, thanks so much for joining in once again, man. Mario, welcome back in the stream. Finally, the Knicks on the board. Free throw is good. So R.J. Barrett makes the first point today of the game for New York. Second free throw. Got the bounce. It's good. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as we're just getting started for this one. Hit us up in the chat who you guys like tonight in this game here, Heat or Knicks. Vincent swings it over to Love. Love, baseline drive, right baseline. Over to Adebayo inside the key. Floats it up. He got it for 2. Great start here for the Heat. 7-2 and 9:40 left to go in the first. Knicks still without a field goal. 0 for 3 from the floor. Corner 3 in the air. Got it. That's good, and that silences that fact. R.J. Barrett drills the 3. First made field goal now of the game. Yeah, tough one tonight without Emmanuel quickly. Nine and a half left to go. The shot floated up, missed off the front rim by Vincent. Rebound controlled by Brunson. Brunson up the floor. Looking to get on the board for the first time today by Brunson. Brunson guarded by Vincent. Lobs it over to Randall. Randall at the left elbow. Randall inside will drive and floats it up and in off the glass. Good for the left hand. Layup there by Julius Randall. 9 minutes left to go. Love lobs it over to Butler. Butler jab step on Grimes. Brings a double team with Randall over. Butler. 10 on the shot clock. Double team to the corner. Gets the pass away. Love, Strus. Corner 3 in the air. This is up. No good off the mark by Vincent. Rebound controlled by Grimes. Pass deflected by Vincent. Tip by Adebayo. Stole away. Ball's on the ground. Loose. Butler able to scoop it up. Underneath the rim. Blocked first. Blocked again. Adebayo pulls it down. Throws it down. With a two-handed flush by Bam Adebayo. The third opportunity there. If it doesn't work one time, try again. Bam. Throw it down the jam. Corner jumper missed by Randall. That's a tough possession there. Just one touch by Randall and just decides to take a baseline J. Straight away 3 from the top. Love. Right down the shoot it goes for the 3 ball. And there was a putback right before that. So now it's 12-7. Back-to-back buckets by Miami and a timeout taken on the floor by New York. 8:06 left to go. Kevin Love drills the 3. Immediately after the Randall miss with a putback bucket before that by Adebayo as well as we take the first time out tonight. 8:06 left to go. Great start for the Heat, 12-7. Yeah, that was a rough one last night. Or yesterday. Brutal. Brutal with the Celtics ending there. Smart got it, but just a little too late. Yeah, Jason Tatum had a rough game in the first half. What's good, Robert, the stream? Welcome back in. He's taking the Heat tonight. Let us know out in the chat who you guys like tonight in this one here, Heat or Knicks. As we go on to the first time out of the game, if you guys are new to the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. Must-win game, I feel like, for the Knicks tonight in this one compared to Miami. Miami's a 4.5-point favorite. This Knicks team has just not been playing well lately. They've lost every single game in the series that Jimmy Butler hasn't played on the floor. Right now, Butler, the top scorer for the Heat, he's got 5 so far. 2 cents, welcome back in. RJ Barrett with 5 for New York. Randall's got 2. But just another cold start for the Knicks so far. They went the first 3 minutes without even recording a single field goal. Barrett finally made a corner 3. They're 2 for 6 shooting now by the Knicks. Heat 4 for 9. And Bam Adebayo just out-hustled everybody for that loose ball rebound. The Knicks had 3 opportunities to come up with a defensive rebound, and they couldn't. And Adebayo finally scored off a putback dunk. That's just a bad sign right from the start here for New York that they got to get something going on, especially when it comes to the interior in this game, because they got crushed inside the paint during the last game. Dave, welcome back to the stream. Yeah, my prediction, I got the Heat by 5 in this game. 106-101 for my prediction. Yeah, I do. Yeah. So, the one that Tatum got the 3-pointer, yeah, it looked like he clearly pushed off. All right, so we're going to get back to action here in just a moment. They're showing that, I think it was one of the shots Gabe Vincent took that hit the front rim. So we got 8:06 left to go. In the first quarter, we get back to action. Knicks with the ball right to left on the floor. Brunson, jumper, 15 feet, and he drills it at the free throw circle. Allen in the stream, welcome in. He's looking to Heat in this one, go up 3-1. Thanks for joining in from the Philippines. Vincent, push it over to Butler. Butler with 5, looking for 7. Butler up, fake at the low block. Bounce pass into the hands to Adebayo. Bam at the free throw circle. Bam powers his way down low. Up fake on Robertson. They move it around the perimeter. Deep range three. Vincent missed off the mark. No good. Tipped up into the hands to Brunson as he secures the defensive rebound. 7.5 left to go in the first. Brunson with it down by 3. Brunson defended by Bam. Passes left corner. Baseline drive. Grimes. Dump off deflected. Intercepted. Right into the hands of Butler. He pushes it up the floor. Butler attacking. Dump off down low over to Adebayo off the glass. No good. Second time. The bucket will get erased, though, as before we have a whistle and a foul picked up on the floor, charged to the Knicks. And this will send Adebayo to the free throw line. Got contacted in the shooting motion for the layup attempt on the initial play. So they got Brunson. Yeah, they got Brunson on the foul. What's good, Boyette on the stream? Swamp Thing, welcome back in. Yes, I think the Celtics can go up 3-2 tomorrow. Yeah, I think Boston definitely has to win that game. That's a game back at Boston tomorrow. And I don't expect James Harden to go off for another 40-plus point game in back-to-back games. And Jason Tatum's not going to have that terrible of a first half that he did yesterday. First shot good at the line by Adebayo. Raphael, welcome back in from the Philippines, man. Second shot by Bam. That one's up. No good. Bounced off the front rim. Randall collects the defensive rebound. 7 minutes left to go. Knicks struggling with the turnovers. That's number 4. Ball gets poked loose. Vincent attacks right to the rim. And he gets missed the layup. The putback is good by Adebayo. Looks like he should have been fouled on that play by Randall. But I don't know what in the world Randall's doing there. Randall taking it up the floor. And Gabe Vincent came in, just poked it loose, swooped it away. Missed the layup, but the putback was good for Adebayo. 3 at the wing. Missed around the rim and out by Barrett. Rebound control by Love. Knicks finding nothing lately in this game as the pass gets deflected out of bounds. Off of a New York defender, but a pass by Strus. It will stay Heat basketball. It's just a lazy basketball right now seen by New York. Just not a whole lot of heart with this Knicks team on the floor currently. Trailing 15-9. They've turned it over 4 times. Heat yet to turn it over. That's a bad way to lose this game as turnovers, because Miami, one of the best teams in the NBA when it comes to fewest turnovers per game. Dish out on top. Butler extra pass to the wing. 3 in the air. Love. Off the back from no good. Rebound controlled by Randall. 6:20 left to go in the first. Knicks just looking for something. Randall dribbles inside a key. Gonna do it himself. Randall fall away. Swoosh. So he made it for 2 right there. Did it all himself that possession. Zero assists on that possession right there. That went directly to Randall. Nobody else got a touch on that possession. Butler passes over to Bam. Bam up fake. Slips past Robinson. Right to the cup. He throws it down. 2-handed flush by Adebayo. Bam Adebayo opposing his will right now in this game so far. Under 6 minutes left to go in the first. Already 9 points, 2 rebounds. Perfect 4 for 4 shooting by Bam. They got an aggressive version from him, and the Knicks don't know how to stop it. Brunson out to the left corner, moves it over to Barrett. Barrett attacks inside the lane, and he scores up and off the backboard with the right hand. 5.5 left to go in the first. Outside Butler. Butler working on Grimes at the top. Draws a double team. Outside it goes to Love. Love guarded by Randall at the left wing. Love hands it off to Strus. 6 in the shot clock. Strus takes the 3 at the left wing. Around the rim, no good. A rebound controlled by Robinson. Knicks down by 4. Randall working at the right elbow on Strus. Randall backs his way inside the low post. Randall, jumper, mid-range, bounces in. Back-to-back shots made by Randall, and it's only a 2-point game. What's good, Rizaldi? Kenneth on the stream. Ed on the channel. Welcome in, everybody. I'm going to go Golden State to tie it up tonight at 2 each. Vincent dribbles around. Vincent passes outside. Love, a 3, rattles in. That's good as the Heat extend by 5. D. Wade, welcome back to the stream, man. Verdon, welcome back in, guys. Heat connecting on 3 made 3s. Knicks just 1 for 5 from the perimeter. Brunson will try a 3. Brunson, swoosh. Now the pace is picking up. Outlet pass ahead of the pack. Butler throws it down. 2-handed jam. New York not back in transition defense. Heat up to 4 now with their lead. Approaching the 4-minute mark left to go in the first. This game's going by pretty fast so far. Not many fouls. Not many clock stoppages whatsoever so far. Brunson floats it up over the top for Robinson behind the defense. Throws it down with a 2-handed flush. Here we go. We get a ball game back and forth. 3:50 left to go. Pass down low. Max Strus getting into the action as he soars up, dunks it down with a 2-handed jam. Wow. Don't see that too often right there. Max Strus throwing it down. 3.5 left to go in the first. Brunson guarded at the right wing perimeter. Brunson working on Butler. Lobs it off to Barrett. Barrett floats it across the floor. Jumps the route. Intercepted by Adebayo. As he jumped the route, picked it off. Over to Strus. Strus circles around. Kick out to the left corner. Butler. Butler guarded by Brunson. Passes down low off the fingertips of Love, though. That's a turnover. Here goes the Knicks with it. New York up the floor. Barrett got it stripped. Barrett lost it. Barrett gets it back. Barrett outside finds Grimes. Over to the corner finds Brunson. Brunson up fake, drives baseline, weaves his way down low. What a move. To the rim, he scores. Backdoor up and off the backboard by Jalen Brunson. Wow, that is crafty right there. Jalen Brunson weaving his way in and around Kevin Love on a backdoor layup, driving baseline. We'll take the timeout on the floor right now. What a game we got. 24 Miami, 22 New York, with 3 minutes left to go in the first. Wow, what a great game so far. What's good, Uncle Pizzo on the stream? Welcome in. Glad to have you back in, man. Hope your weekend's been going well there. I heard a couple big days lately out in the UK for you guys. Yeah, that sounds good right there. Hot dogs in the grill. I'm not like a big condiments fan myself, though. I probably have onions on it, but I'm not like a big like mustard or ketchup fan. Yeah, I think that series is going to go to 7 for my prediction. Golden State and LA. We got almost 200 out in the chat. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Let us know out in the chat, by the way, who you guys like tonight in this game here. Heat or Knicks? Bam Adebayo, strong start for him. He has got 9 points, perfect, 4 for 4. 7 by Jimmy Butler, and then 5 by Max Strus, 3 by Kevin Love. Jalen Brunson scored the last bucket. Brunson is up to 7, so him and Barrett tied for the top scorer so far. 6 points by Randall. Just the turnovers have been another problem once again for the Knicks today. Just poor turnovers. They turned it over 5 times, and the Heat's turned it over just once so far. A couple of them are just terrible turnovers that they're just not aware of their surroundings, what's going on whatsoever. Yeah, I've never been a fan of ketchup. Tony, welcome in. Tony taking the Heat tonight. Glad to have you back in the stream. Feel free to join in tomorrow. I hope to cover Celtics against Sixers. Series switches back to Boston. That is game number 5 of the series for tomorrow. Cannot believe that it's right now 2-2 in that series, despite Boston just outscoring Philadelphia by a landslide. Oh, wow. Yeah, hopefully you get some more recovery time there, Uncle Pissel. Jake on the stream, welcome in. Yep, that would be me. I don't know why. I've just never been a fan of it, which is odd because I can eat tomatoes fine. I'm fine with tomatoes. What's good, Daniel on the stream? Blue, underwater levels. Welcome back, everybody. As we get back to action right now, Heat with the ball. Kyle Lowry on the floor first time tonight, same as Caleb Martin. Also Cody Zeller on the floor as well with Max Strus. Jimmy Butler, 5th player on the floor, and Miami commits the turnover. The pass sailed out of bounds. That's turnover number 2 by the Heat. Isaiah Hartenstein, first time on the floor, along with Josh Hart. Julius Randle, Quentin Grimes, and Jalen Brunson still out on the floor currently for the Knicks. Jumper by Hart. Hart got it, +1. Tie game. Yeah, it went pretty well for the baseball. I had a triple header yesterday, had a double header today. Went pretty well. Yeah, Saturday was the long one. And Saturday I had just one game because I streamed afterwards, the Golden State Lakers game. But that game on Saturday went 12 innings. And then yesterday I had the triple header for yesterday. So I was at the field all day from like 9 to 7 yesterday. And then today I had 2 more games for the doubleheader. 2:10 left to go before halftime. The free throw was missed by Hart. Shoveled down low. Zeller has position underneath the hoop. Zeller puts it up. He scores up and in off the backboard. 2 minutes remaining left to go in the first. Brunson takes the 3, looking for the lead. Missed around the rim and out. Zeller controls the defensive rebounds. Kyle Lowry takes up the floor. Finds Zeller. Hands it off to Strus. Strus dribbles at the low block. He is triple team. Pass off to Zeller. Zeller lost it inside the key. Turned it over. Knicks come up with a basketball. Brunson kick out. Quarter 3 out his way. Quentin Grimes. He's got it. Grimes drills the triple. Knicks take the lead. 1.5 left to go in the first. Zeller moves it outside to Lowry into the hands to Butler. Butler double teamed at the right wing, now working on Grimes one-on-one. Butler calls a pick to be set by Zeller, gets around the pick. Butler dribbles up into the key, swings it out left corner. Wide open 3, Caleb Martin, swoosh. Heat take the lead right back, 29-27. This is starting to be a great game right now. 1 minute left to go in the first. Randall working on Butler. Randall at the right elbow. Jumper for 2. That's way off the mark. Offensive rebound. Hardenstein keeps alive. 3. Grimes. No good. Off the back rim. Offensive rebound again. Randall powers his way. Randall gets fouled. And that's on Zeller. Clock will stop with 48.8 seconds. Randall would shoot 2 coming up at the free throw line. Zeller picks up his first personal. Christian, welcome back in, man. Yeah, rough one yesterday for Boston. Brutal way to end when you make the shot, but it doesn't count. After just a couple of split seconds after the buzzer went off. Just a brutal way to end. Brutal way that they couldn't time it out. And plus, Joe Mazzulla had timeouts remaining and didn't bother to use them. Just tough. Randall made the first one. Free throw number 2 by Randall. Miss rim short. Rebound collected by Caleb Martin. 45 seconds left to go in the first. Randall's got 7. Butler will slow it down in the front court. Butler at the top. Bounce pass off the roll down. Zeller lost it. He had a clear pathway to dunk it down. He lost it. Rolling down to the hoop. It's a turnover. And then... whoa. What in the world happened there? Grimes had lost it out of bounds, but the Heat last touched it. So it's going to stay Knicks ball. 10-second differential. Shot clock and game clock at the end of 1. Brunson will slow it down. Shot clock down to 12. Game clock down to 22 seconds. Brunson. Bounce pass over to Randall at the free throw circle. 16 seconds left to go. Randall dribbles towards his right. Randall double teamed at the elbow. Backs his way on Butler. 2 in the shot clock. Jumper. High arcing. Swoosh. Joyous Randall. Big time shot right there. Off the turnaround Jay, and he takes the lead. 2 seconds left to go. Lowry, 15-footer, straight away, got it. 0.5 of a second left to go before the buzzer as Kyle Lowry drills the 2. And Miami takes the lead for good at the end of 1, 31-30. The Heat lead by 1 through the first quarter in the books here. This was a slow start offensively for both of these games, and now we finally see the shot selection, the shot making in this game picking up as of late. Alright, so 1 quarter in the books as we move on now to the second quarter coming up. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. Regilio, welcome back in. He likes the Knicks tonight in this one. Felipe, welcome in. Sorry to hear about that. Yeah, if that's about the Celtics or so, that was a brutal loss there, man. You made the shot, but the shot came a little too late. Just a tough way to end it. Just devastating. Basically been a pretty even quarter there between these two teams. I was kind of shocked to see the percentages so high, especially after a rough start for the Knicks where New York could have hit a field goal in the first 3 minutes. But yeah, New York shooting the ball 60% from the floor to the first quarter, 12 for 20, just starting to drop down shot after shot. This game, after like a slow start with both of these teams not being able to buy a bucket, it has really been able to turn into like an offensive battle here last couple minutes at the end of the first. It's good to see these guys finally making shots too. Julius Randle has been struggling in this series, and for him that's a great motivator because right now he's 4 for 6, 9 points by Randle. He's off to a great start for him. He's made a couple tough shots in a row from deep too. Last one he made was a really good shot he made there. It was off a turnaround. The ball looked like it was up in the air for like hours. How high he arced that shot by Randle. And he swooshed it. What's good, Bilal? Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for joining in once again from TNT. Andres in the stream. Welcome back in, man. Going to start off the second quarter here. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Hit us up in the chat, by the way, who you guys like for this one tonight here. Heat or Knicks, about to start quarter number 2 of action. That first quarter blew by pretty fast in terms of, like, how we just went through in terms of pace. Both of these teams making bucket after bucket. Kyle Lowry hands it off to Caleb Martin on the top. Duncan Robinson. Robinson first time on the floor tonight. He's on the floor with Lowry, Vincent, Haywood Highsmith, and also Cody Zeller. Missed 3 from deep by Robinson. Rebound controlled for New York. Brunson on the floor with Hardenstein, Hart, Obi Toppin the first time tonight that he has played. And also RJ Barrett. Brunson, top of the key, wide open, shoots the 3. Off the back room, no good. Offensive rebound, Hardenstein. Hardenstein low block, his pass deflected into the corner out of bounds. And it will stay Knicks basketball. New York will get the inbounds at the corner. Barrett inbounds over to Hardenstein. Hardenstein dribbles back outside. Hand off to Brunson. Brunson at the right elbow. Brunson bounce pass over to Hart. Hart makes a cut to the hoop. Hart lobbed down low. Instead of laying it up and in, decided to pass it. That's a turnover, as it resulted in a shot clock violation. So this will go right back over to Miami right now. That was a terrible decision right there by Josh Hart. All he had to do, he had a great cut to the hoop. He just had to lay it up and in. I don't know if he was fearing that the shot was going to get blocked or so. So instead he decided to circle around and he made a pass when the shot clock expired. Jumper, swoosh. It's made there by Kyle Lowry for 2. And the Heat move it up by 3 for their lead. Brunson at the top of the key, working on Highsmith. Drives inside the key. Brunson sneaks around, up and under, gets fouled. They're going to call Haywood Highsmith with a blocking foul. This will send Jalen Brunson to shoot 2. I'm going to go with Purdue for my prediction there. I know, just a devastating way how their season ended in the tournament against the 16 seed FDU, but I think mostly everybody's coming back for Purdue next season, and Edey should be coming back too. 2 shots here by Jalen Brunson at the line. First one's good. Yeah, I believe it's 2-2-1-1-1, I believe, for the finals. Second one's good. There's by Brunson, 33-32. It's a 1-point game. Kyle Lowry made the last shot from the floor. Lowry drives. Moves it outside of Robinson. Catch and fire 3. Robinson, swoosh. And that's 36 on the board for the Heat. Duncan Robinson, first 3 made of the game. 12-2 and bench points in favor of Miami. Hart moves it across the floor. Brunson, kick out, left corner. Obi Toppin, open 3. No good, over the rim. And the rebound collected by Lowry. Kyle Lowry pushing up the floor. He finds Martin. Lob down low, Zeller. Zeller contacted into and fouled. The clock will stop now with 9:55. They're going to roll the foul on the floor, so this will be an inbound here from Miami. They said it was before the shooting motion that the foul occurred. Inbound goes to Adebayo. Bam's back in the game. Adebayo top of the key. Adebayo moves it out to his right to Robinson. 10 in the shot clock. Robinson dribbles towards his left. Turns the corner. Bounce pass left corner. Couldn't keep it in play. It's out of bounds. That pass missing the mark. Why? Duncan Robinson tried to thread the needle out to the left corner to move it along to Kyle Lowry, but missed the mark. Miles McBride, first time on the floor as he takes up the court for number 2, the point guard from West Virginia. Here's a 3 launched by Toppin. Toppin again. That is way off the mark. No good. Rebound controlled by Martin. Lowry, handoff to Robinson into the hands to Adebayo. Adebayo, strong game so far with 9 points, perfect 4 for 4. Martin at the top of the key. Martin moves it out to his left to Lowry, into the hands to Robinson. Up fake, Robinson dribbles, drives right down the lane. Oh, he gets rejected. Hardenstein with the block. The ball goes directly right back to the Heat, though, with Highsmith, and Highsmith scores up and then off the glass for 2. Right place, right time there by Haywood Highsmith. And the Knicks, by the way, have not even been able to make a basket so far in the second quarter. They're 0 for 4 shooting in the first 3 minutes of the second. Alex, welcome to the stream from Puerto Rico. Nine minutes left to go before halftime. Inbound here for New York. Hardenstein at the top. Hardenstein looking to pass it off. Moves it out to his right. Into the hands to Hart. Hart takes a 3. Hart's 3. Missed off the rim. Tapped out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. So we'll stay Knicks ball with 8:47 left. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, and hope everybody's doing well out there today. Hit us up in the chat who you guys like if you haven't already done so here. Heat or Knicks? New York gets the inbound. Barrett inside. Barrett jumper mid-range. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound control by Adebayo. 9-2 run by the Heat last 3.5 minutes. Bam. Hands it off to Robinson. Puts the ball into the hands to Lowry. At the Casillas Center logo. Moves it over to Martin. Martin at the right wing. 10 in the shot clock. Martin, bounce pass. Adebayo has a clearance. Bam, throws it down with a two-handed flush. Nobody there down inside the paint for the New York defense. Bam Adebayo right now imposing his will on this game. The Knicks have scored just 1 point in the previous 2 minutes and 23 seconds. And the Heat will take a time, or this will be the Knicks, so will take a time on the floor after the thunderous jam by Bam. Where's the backside help defense right there at the rim? There's just nothing going on at the rim in this game. Bam Adebayo having his way so far today as he is perfect from the floor. 5 for 5, 11 points. This is a tough sign for New York right now. Bam Adebayo getting everything to go his way as there's just no rim protection in this game right now for New York. Knicks struggling to make shots off the bench. Knicks have played 9 guys so far. The 4 guys they played off the bench, they've only scored 2 points combined with Josh Hart. The bench combining to shoot just 1 for 5 between Hart and Toppin. Toppin with 2 pretty tough misses from 3-point range. Hey, thanks so much, Nicholas. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for joining in. Aaron on the stream, welcome in. Yeah, going pretty well, dude. Things doing pretty well. Great start for the Heat here. The Knicks got to figure it out with a scoring drought because Julius Randle has had a great game so far for him. Him and Brunson. Also, Barrett hasn't had like that bad of a game either. It's those 3, but outside of those 3, they've really got to get something going because those 3 could be on point and on their game, and if they can't get any sort of depth, they're still in trouble in this game because of how many options the Heat have. The Heat just are able to balance it all out. I mean, they got Jimmy Butler, but imagine if like they had like superstar players in this team or so, because they got all like great guys in the rotation that can give you a little bit of everything. Look at their bench so far. I'm just looking at what they've accomplished off their bench. They have gone 5 players deep off the bench. They played 10 guys so far in this game. They've scored 14 bench points compared to 2 by the Knicks. So 14-2 in favor of Miami in bench points right now. Just everybody doing a little bit of everything. And great to see Bam Adebayo getting rolling for him right now. He's got 11 points, perfect 5 for 5, a point a minute. That's 11 points in 11 minutes so far. And just everything's been just too easy for Bam in this game at the rim. The Knicks just don't have an answer right now defensively. All right, so we're going to get back to action here in just a moment. Thanks all for joining in, being a part of the stream. We got 200 plus watching. If you guys are new to the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. RJ Barrett back for the timeout. Lobs off to Hardenstein, moves it out to the corner into the hands to Hart, back out to Barrett. Bounce pass right wing, up fake McBride. McBride looking to get on the board, takes the jumper, missed off the rim for the 15-foot J. Deflected out of bounds, last touch by the Heat. 7:53 left. What's good, Richard? Welcome in from Toledo City out in the Philippines. The Knicks started out shooting the ball pretty well. 10 for 15 from the floor. Ever since, though, they're just 2 for 12. They just cannot get any good looks. And the problem for the Knicks is that they struggle to move the ball around. A lot of their shots rely on one-on-one shot attempts. This is just a tough matchup going against the Heat defense that's been one of the best so far in the NBA this season. That time, that's their best look they've got all game. Obi Toppin receives the pass off the inbound, drives baseline, and scores for 2. 7:40 left to go. At the left wing, it's Lowry. Lowry on the floor with Highsmith, Robinson, Adebayo, and Martin. Driving downhill. Highsmith kick out corner. No look pass by Martin into the hands of Robinson. 3 in the shot clock. Finds Lowry. Takes the 3. Swash. That's made for the triple by Kyle Lowry. Everybody doing a little bit of everything out there for the Heat today. 7:15 left to go. Handoff Barrett. Barrett bounce pass left elbow into the hands to Hardenstein. Backs his way. Turn around. Tough shot. No good. Over the rim. Putbacks there, though. That's good for 2 by Toppin. Back-to-back baskets by Obi Toppin. 7 minutes left to go. Lobbed out low. Watch out. Bam. No good off the mark. He missed it. Looked like he had a clear slam dunk at that opportunity, but then it closed up on him, and it went off the rim, went out of bounds. It will stay Heat ball. Well, Bam was going up for the slam dunk there, and then he realized that there was a defender right in his way, so he went up, just floated the shot. That completely just took off his rhythm. 6:57 left. Heat will get the inbound. Jimmy Butler checks back into the game. 7-point lead by Miami. Lowry, the inbound passer, moves it out left quarter. Open 3. Duncan Robinson off the rim, no good. Tapped off the glass by Butler. Rebound controlled by Grimes in New York. Finds Toppin up the floor. Toppin pushes out to the top here to McBride. McBride starts his dribble drive, swings it out right wing. Open 3. Hart. No good off the back rim. Rebound controlled by Adebayo. Off to Lowry. Lowry pushing it up the floor. This game, both of these teams trying to push it so far. Kind of shocking because they're in the bottom of the NBA in slower tempo offenses, but it's been push, push, push with the basketball so far. That will be a turnover by Miami. Duncan Robinson travel with the basketball. Will go back to the Knicks. $6:25 left to go before halftime. Julius Randle back into the game. Toppin and McBride will take a seat on the bench. Brunson back on the floor as well. The Knicks shooting 25% as a team right now in this second quarter. Got to figure out something. 3 for 12 in the second. Brunson at the elbow. Brunson bounce pass to the top. It goes to Grimes. Grimes on the floor with Randle and Brunson, Hart, and Robinson. Randle moves it on top. Touch pass, right corner. Brunson up fake. 3 in the shot clock. Corner 3 by Brunson. Banks it. Wow. Open up the bank right there by Jalen Brunson. It banked off the side of the glass and it went in. Smooth. 12 points by Jalen Brunson. D-Wade with a dono. Let's get that dono hype on the stream for D-Wade. You the legend, brother. Lowry. An illegal screen set up by Adebayo as Kyle Lowry got around it. It's called an offensive foul. Picked up by the Heat. 5:45 left to go. What's good, AJR? Welcome back in, man. Great game so far. Quentin Grimes lobs it off to Randle. Randle at the Heat 35 logo. Takes the jumper. Missed off the mark for the deep 2. Offensive rebound. Robinson got a strip from behind. Adebayo came up with a loose ball. Lost it. Up the floor. Randle picks it up though. Randle right to the rim. Knocked down and he gets called, I believe, here for the offensive though. Yeah, offensive foul by Julius Randle. Out of control with that basketball. That's a turnover. 5:15 left to go. Heat have it back. Butler drives baseline, swings to that left corner, wide open three. Martin missed off the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Randall. 5 minutes left to go before halftime. Randall brings up the floor, kick out, right corner, Grimes. Grimes back outside to Randall. Randall working out Lowry one-on-one. 10 on the shot clock, backs his way, brings a double team with Butler. Bounce pass to the top, Brunson. Brunson drives down the hill, floats it up, tough shot, no good. Falling away, low block. Brunson right into the cameraman as he's out of the play right now. 5-on-4 up the floor, and I think the referees blew time right here for an injury timeout as Jalen Brunson flew right into the cameraman up the floor. Ooh, Josh Hart bumped Bam Adebayo down. Did the referees see that and call that? Because this possession was still going on for like a solid 3-4 seconds before, and now the Heat will pick up the possession. So the referees delayed it so Brunson could get back. Brunson was right next to the cameraman. Huge rejection. Mitchell Robinson blocks the shot attempt at the rim by Bam Adebayo as Robinson flies in there and he swats it out of bounds. Tim Burrow, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Patrick, welcome back in. Rydog, welcome back in again. 4:35 left to go. 5 combined blocks in this game. The Knicks have 3 of those. Mitchell Robinson making his mark. Got his first block tonight just a moment ago. Indigo, old man, glad to have you guys back on the stream. What a game. If you're new in the channel, once again, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Inbound goes to Butler. 4:30 left to go before halftime. Butler at the top. Butler able to make his way past the defense. Moves over to Adebayo, takes the jumper. No good for the mid-range shot. And Hart collects the defensive board. Hart up the floor, finds Randall. Randall, inside spin move in the key. Randall, his pass down low. Robinson clobbered by Love. And this will be 2 coming up at the line by Mitchell Robinson. Yeah, Robinson knocked down hard trying to go for a layup attempt underneath the hoop. And Kevin Love right from behind clobbered him pretty hard. So this will be free throws coming up here by the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson shooting 2. First one, no good. Missed off the front rim. That was like a line drive right at the front rim. That had just no arc to it on that shot. This game has gone by pretty fast in terms of pace tonight. Not many trips to the free throw line for both of these teams. 5 for 9 by the Knicks today. 3 for 4 by the Heat at the free throw line. The second one, the same case. Mitchell Robinson back-to-back just free throws that he bricks off the front rim directly on a line. Rebound to the Heat. Butler at the top. Moves it over to Love. Into the hands of Butler. Butler dribbles to the left wing. Finds Love at the top of the key. Love moves it over low block to Adebayo. Adebayo powers his way inside. Working on Robinson. Bam. Right-handed hook shot. Oh, he got it and one. Bam Adebayo coming up to the free throw line to shoot one as he gets Mitchell Robinson on a right-handed hook shot right there. Plus the contact and the foul. Just been Bam Adebayo's game tonight. He has been rolling. Gotta love his aggressiveness tonight in this matchup. 14 points now by Bam. Bradley, welcome back in, man. Hope things are going well. Adebayo tonight, 6 for 9 shooting. He started off a perfect 5 for 5. He's got, looking for point number 14 here. He's got 6 rebounds, so he's got it. So 14 and 6 for Bam. Knicks just haven't been able to get anything going offensively in this quarter. 20% shooting, 3 for 15 in the second. Brunson, guarded at the left wing perimeter by Vincent. Now switch defended by Butler. Brunson 8 on the shot clock. Brunson drives on Butler. Has it at the elbow. Brunson sneaks around Butler off the glass. Missed the shot. The rebound controlled by Love. Right now just the length of Miami getting into playing a factor with Jalen Brunson missing shots from deep. The Heat tack it on. That's good. In transition, largest lead of the game. Max Strus, baby, from downtown. Knicks defense couldn't get back in transition. Knicks in trouble right now as they burn a timeout. 3:13 left to go before halftime as this crowd's roaring in Miami. Jimmy Butler with an assist. Cross-court pass. He finds Max Strus out in the clear. Takes the J. Mitchell Robinson too late in the closeout. They forgot who was up the floor. Transition defense there non-existent for New York. Alright, if you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well here as we take the timeout on the floor. 3:13 before halftime, 49-39 Miami with the lead. Jalen Brunson's got 12. It's the top scorer for the Knicks, though. Randall with 9, 7 by Barrett, and everybody else with 4 or fewer right now in this game for New York, whereas Miami's just been able to piece together a balanced effort by everybody in this game. 14 by Adebayo. He's the one who's really going off. He's 6 for 9 shooting. That was an amazing shot. He made a hook over Robinson and then got fouled. 8 points by Strus, 7 by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists, leading the team in the assist column. 7 off the bench by Kyle Lowry. And then a bunch of players just been able to deliver with 3 each. Kevin Love, Duncan Robinson, and Caleb Martin all with 3. A lot of balance with this Heat squad right now. And the Knicks have been led by their big 3 this season. It's just the Heat have a lot more weapons with balance on them. They might not have a bunch of guys that could go off and do damage on you, but they got guys on their team that are just able to balance it out. Pete, welcome back in, man. Just scoring droughts are a major issue for New York, and once again, they have to figure it out, how to move the basketball around. They're getting onto another scoring drought in this game, and they're lucky that the Heat are directly at the bottom of the NBA this season in scoring. Because right now, if they're playing another team that can just torch you, scoring points and points and points, and you don't have an answer to stop them defensively, or so, this game could get just out of control. And Miami, 7 for 15 right now from three-point range. Shooting just under 47% from 3 right now. This is a team that's really struggled to get their 3-ball right throughout the course of the season. And they're starting to find their way, knocking down shots from 3 in the playoffs. They've broken out in the playoffs, making their 3s when it has just been hectic for them this season trying to discover that. That turnover number is almost greater than the assist number right now for New York. That's a major issue. This team's had all tons of problems, like historically, for the Knicks. This is going way back, that they just cannot move the basketball around year after year. Like bottom of the NBA in assists per game. And right now they got just 8 total assists to 7 turnovers that they've committed. Corner 3 here. From the timeout, that's good. That's the response they needed. Quentin Grimes makes the 3. 3 minutes left to go before halftime. Heat by 7 with the basketball. Butler on the floor with Strus, Adebayo, Love. And that's a turnover on the pass by Butler. Rejected out of bounds by Adebayo. It's called an offensive foul, though, either way by the Knicks. So it's a turnover by New York. Julius Randle running right over Kevin Love gets called an offensive foul. They had all the momentum. They could have gone in a 5-zip run if he had been able to just get his body under control right there by Randle. He had a head full of steam on Love and just bulldozed him over. Bounce past the wing. Love, up fake, open 3. No good. Skipped around the rim and out. Adebayo offensive rebound. Huge rejection by Mitchell Robinson as he blocked it off the bottom part of the glass. Here goes Grimes trying to throw down a poster. Oh, it's no good. He got denied off the poster. Here goes Miami. Adebayo inside the key. Kick out to the wing. Up faking a three. Love. Over to Adebayo. Bam. Swings it out to the top. Stepping into a three. Vincent rips it through. It's good. Oh, what a swing right there. Gave Vincent trifecta from downtown. 52-42. A major block by Mitchell Robinson, and then up the floor, the Knicks tried to throw down a poster, and they could not dunk it down with Grimes. Out to the wing, here's Randall. Randall takes a three, connects. 1:50 left to go before halftime. 7-point game once again. Butler will take it up the floor. Randall's got 12. Butler moves it out to his right to Adebayo. Hands it off to Vincent. Vincent turns the corner. He drives, floats to the runner. Over the top, Adebayo throws it down. Two-handed a jam. Looked like it was going to be a runner, but either way, Bam Adebayo was to put it there. Right down at the rim. Just zero resistance by this Knicks defense at the rim tonight as Bam Adebayo really letting them pay. He's got 16 by Bam. And it's an offensive foul. Josh Hart turns it over as he runs right over a Heat defender down inside the low post. It will go right back over to Miami. Wow, the Knicks just out of control right now with the basketball. 9 total assists by New York to 9 total turnovers right now. 1:20 left to go before halftime. Miami up by 9. Butler will slow down the possession. Butler at the edge of the Heat logo. Dribbles, drives, right down the lane inside to the rim. He scores, up and in off the backboard. Good for 2 by Jimmy Butler. Nobody can get a body out in front for the Heat right now. Butler's got 9. It's been a Bam Adebayo game tonight. He's got 16 for Bam. Brunson moves it off to Mitchell Robinson. Hand off Brunson. Backdoor layup, contacted and fouled. Kevin Love, the one who contacted him, and Jalen Brunson will shoot 2 at the free throw line. Knicks really have to be careful. I thought that was another offensive foul right there. Mitchell Robinson with a pick play. He got away with one. Mitchell Robinson on the screen that Brunson was able to get around. He got away with one right there. I'm shocked they didn't call that an offensive foul. Once again by New York. 54.6 seconds left to go. Jalen Brunson will shoot 2. First shot by Brunson. Got it. Brunson's done his job tonight. Just, you gotta have more than 2 or 3 players step up. Because the Heat's got everybody going tonight, balancing out the points. Second one missed by Brunson. Tip-in is there, though, by Robinson. That's a big 2 points. Mitchell Robinson able to get the tip-in off the Brunson free throw miss. 45 seconds left to go before halftime. Butler drives baseline. Butler moves it over to Adebayo. Bam. At the right wing. Been the player of the game so far. Bam. Outside moves it off to Butler. 5 of the shot clock. Butler takes the 3. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound control by Randall. 7-second differential between shot clock and game clock before halftime. Randall takes it up the floor. Randall gonna do it all himself. Randall airballs a 3. It's no good. Rebound Butler. Outlet pass ahead. Strus backs his way. Shovels downhill to the rim. Jimmy Butler. That's an offensive foul picked up by Max Strus. Max Strus trying to back his way. Yeah, backed his way on Brunson. A lot of big collision right there between Strus and Brunson. He passed right to the trail with Butler. That's an offensive foul. Ruled by the official. So that's on Strus. Turnover. 18 seconds left to go. That was a terrible possession. The prior one before that the Knicks just had. The one that Julius Randle took the ball up the floor. Didn't bother passing the ball to his teammates. And he airballed a 3 at the wing. Just terrible possession. They gotta have something good here before halftime. Gotta get something before halftime for New Yorker. It's gonna be tough to come back. They've gone in a couple scoring droughts. He outscored the Knicks 17-6 inbound. New York has it. 10 seconds left to go with Brunson. Brunson at the edge of the midcourt logo. Brunson moves it off to Randall. 5 seconds. Randall 3. Randall 2. Drives inside. Shovels down low. Robinson at the buzzer before. Caught in the travel. Mitchell Robinson underneath. Turnover. Travels with it underneath the rim. 1 second left to go. It's going to be Miami basketball with 1 second left. Triple team in the key for the Heat paid off. Forced Mitchell Robinson into the travel. 1 second remaining. Miami will have it all the way in their backcourt. So they're going to need to take a prayer here somewhere on the floor. Here we go. Inbounds. Deflected. Into the hands. The Struz sends up the prayer well short. And we go into halftime. 56-48. Turnovers, turnovers, turnovers. The problem tonight for the New York Knicks. Too many turnovers. An issue when you have more assists or just about as many assists as you do have as turnovers. That's a problem. Tonight for New York, we take a look here. New York with 9 total assists. They have 10 total turnovers right now. Oh my goodness. You can't win the game with 10 turnovers. You're halfway to 20 at halftime right now. 10 total turnovers in the first half for New York compared to 9 assists. Rough. Yeah, New York's gone on a couple scoring droughts in this game tonight. A couple scoring droughts that they've gone on for over 2+ minutes, 2.5 to 3 minutes for these scoring droughts. What's good? Vote back of the street. Welcome in again, man. Andre, Raphael, glad to have you guys back in. Yeah, right now almost 250 plus in the chat. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well, as right now we're just at halftime currently in this game. Miami's been able to get into a rhythm, and this is just bad sign for New York right now that they've been winning a point range of around 7 to 10, winning the past 3 minutes remaining before halftime in this game. The Knicks have just been out of control with the basketball. A lot of offensive fouls they picked up today so far. And just trying to do a lot of the hero ball stuff. They're not moving it. Julius Randle trying to do it all himself a couple of these possessions. And the Heat have one guy going off. And that's Bam Adebayo. Because some of these games that I've watched or streamed, I'm like, Bam's just got to be aggressive. That's all he has to be. Just be aggressive and the buckets will go his way. And guess what? Bam Adebayo setting the tone for this team tonight. 16 points, 7 for 11 shooting in 19 minutes with 7 rebounds in the first half. Bam Adebayo, the top scorer on the floor right now in this game. 9 points by Jimmy Butler, 8 by Max Strus, 7 from the bench by Kyle Lowry. They have gone 10 guys deep tonight. All 10 players have scored at least a bucket tonight in this game for the Heat. The Heat leading the points in the paint going into halftime. 20 points, or the Heat leading bench points going into halftime. 20-6 bench points in favor of Miami. And gonna get that points in the paint number. They're +4 as well, 24-20. David on the stream, welcome back in. 13 points by Jalen Brunson. Julius Randle's got 12. Randle with a couple poor misses, but he's got a couple really good makes in this game for Randle. He had a hook shot, he had a turnaround shot that he made for a deep two on a high arcing jumper. So he's got a couple tough makes that he's made, but also just possessions that he could have passed it off to his teammates that instead he decided to jack it up and miss it. Mike with a dono. Let's get that dono hype down the street from Mike. Really appreciate it, man. You're the legend on the channel there. Thanks so much. Just only 2 players have shown up tonight for the Knicks. 13 by Brunson, 12 by Randle. That's it. Everybody else with 7 points or less right now going into half, and they've only scored 6 off the bench. That's 6 points in a combined 3 for 10 shooting between Obi Toppin, Josh Hart, Isaiah Hardenstein, and Miles McBride. Everything else, I mean, is pretty much even besides the field goal shooting percentages in this game, because rebounds, points in the paint, it's only slightly in the favor of Miami. It's not like a landslide. Turnovers, it's only slightly in the favor of Miami, too. Miami's turned it over 9 times, whereas the Knicks have turned it over 10 times. So it's just New York's gone on a couple scoring droughts in this game, really been a difference maker, but the assist numbers have been different. Miami, 14 assists to 9 turnovers. New York tonight, 9 assists to 10 turnovers. I mean, that's the big struggle when you have more turnovers than assists. That's where you got to start in the second half. Got to take care of the basketball if you're in the Knicks. And a lot of that comes in the offensive end, just out of control with it on the offensive fouls. It wasn't even like loose balls or anything. It wasn't even guys like throwing the ball out of bounds or losing the handle. It was just you got to be aware of your surroundings, what's going on, and they're just running over dudes left and right on the floor, just bulldozing them over. 44% shooting by the Knicks compared to 52% by the Heat. Yeah, Butler with 9, but they've balanced out the shots between everybody. Like, Butler can take over the game, but he hasn't really, like, demanded the ball that much tonight by Butler. So Butler's only attempted 6 shots. Adebayo's attempted 11. Yeah, they've balanced the shots all throughout, so that's why the points have been all balanced, so they haven't been leaning heavily on Butler. Which, honestly, I feel like is a great sign for the Heat here, because you know that Jimmy Butler can go off, and this is one of your games that you're like, you don't need to rely on him that much because you want him fresh for the next game. Like, he's not taking, like, beatings and bangings, attempting more shots than everybody else, being plus on that margin, and you got everybody just rotating the shots all around in this game, playing a factor. Whereas this is a good way to, like, be able to, like, save him and keep you down the stretch, because these playoffs are deep. Able to get, like, other options involved, that's key right there. Like, this is especially dangerous, especially if Bam Adebayo can do this at a consistent rate. Incredibly dangerous. King Markey on the stream, welcome in. Thanks for joining in, man. Yep. Yeah, what an incredible playoffs here that Miami's had. This Heat team, by the way, they've only lost twice so far in the playoffs, and the game that they lost, the only game in the series that they lost, they were without Jimmy Butler. And that game I covered, it was game 2 of the series, and the Heat was hanging in that whole game. Miami hung in the whole game. That was a game at New York, and they lost by just 6. And after that game, I said to myself, I'm like, wow, that's a big wake-up call for the Knicks. The Knicks just beat the Heat by 6 without Jimmy Butler. Like, how in the world are they going to take these other games? And yeah, that last game proved to you guys that that is true right there. Butler comes back, the Heat spank the Knicks, 105-86. I'm going to go Golden State tonight to bounce back. Hey, what's good? Clean Music Lover, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you guys join in, be a part here once again tonight. I'll take Steph tonight for 32. Hey, what's good, Malika? Welcome back in. Hope all is going well. Just right now at halftime currently, waiting here for the second half to begin a little bit from now. Yeah, definitely need game number 5. That's the big one because that's back in Boston. I don't think James Harden's going to go back-to-back games with 40-plus points for him. Jay Ramirez, welcome back in, man. Yeah, the last game they really struggled with. So at least they're keeping this one competitive in this game. It's just the scoring droughts have been an issue. But they've also struggled with turnovers. Yeah, at least they're hanging in this game right now. Yeah, it went pretty well. So the team that they covered, they won the championship today. So they get to go on to the NCAA tournament now for baseball. So that's pretty good. They finished the season. Right now they're 37-6, and then they'll be playing more games because they have to go into the tournament now. Atmosphere Cinema, welcome back in. Liking LeBron tonight, dropping down to 41 points. Yeah, all depends on which version of Anthony Davis shows up in that game tonight. He's been all over the place. He's been terrible in the even games for Davis. They were showing like different stats between like the odd number games and the even games, and the numbers were like off the charts compared to each other. Like he was going off in like games like 1 and 3, and games 2 and 4 just he really struggled. Ha, 112-48. Yeah, just disappointing this series for the Knicks. The game 2 that I covered in New York only won by 6, and it looked I could tell they looked in trouble because Butler didn't even play and they could barely get by the Heat get that game. It went like directly down to the wire. A couple plays late, then the Knicks were able to win the game on. Alright, so right now we're just at halftime. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well, as we're going to start off the second half couple minutes from now. Thanks all for patiently waiting for this one. Hey, Rusty in the stream, welcome in. Joey in the stream, welcome in. Yeah, he's doing... Looks like he's moving well tonight. He hasn't attempted a ton of shots or so he has just 9 points at halftime. It's been more of a game of, like, balance between everybody able to deliver so far for the Heat in this game. Big difference also the bench points. Miami 17, New York 6. Alright, so about to start the third quarter here in this one. He outshooting New York 52-44. New York went on a couple scoring droughts in that first half. Really just took a toll with them to keep up in this matchup. The range kind of been between 7 and 10 points the range has been in the late stage of that first half. If you guys are new in the stream, hit that thumbs up tonight, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well, as we're about to get ready to go back to action here. Start of quarter number 3 for this game. Bam Adebayo, the top scorer so far. He has got 16 on 7 for 11 shooting in 19 minutes. He will go right to left in the floor. It's Miami will get the basketball to start things off. Butler on the floor with Adebayo, Vincent, Strus, and Love. Butler takes up the court. Butler moves it across the floor to Vincent. Vincent dribbles a left baseline drive, swings it out right corner, deflected out of bounds by Brunson. Shot clock will stop with 11:46 in the game clock. Barrett, Brunson, Mitchell Robinson, Quentin Grimes, Joyce, Randle. That's the 5 on the floor currently for New York. Baseline drive. Going backdoor. Butler scores the layup +1. Got contacted at the late stretch of his layup as he scored. Reverse. Gets past Quentin Grimes and then past Robinson and Barrett. Who in the world was guarding Jimmy Butler? That was just a straight baseline walk to the rim right there. He sliced between 3 dudes to lay it up and in. That is zero effort defensively whatsoever by New York, which I'm pretty sure that's your motto as a team there, especially since they've hung their hats on the defensive side of the ball constantly, but have struggled to get things going offensively. Barrett at the top of the key. Barrett just dribbling all the way around at the right elbow. Hands it off to Randle. Randle 8 on the shot clock now. Randle takes on Adebayo. Randle moves out to the top. Grimes shoots the 3. Got it. Wow, that looked like a disaster of a possession, and Quentin Grimes all of a sudden jacks up a 3 straight away and made it. 11:10 left to play in the third. Bam Adebayo, the top scorer, with 16. Jimmy Butler right behind now with 12. For the Knicks, the leading scorer, 13 by Jalen Brunson, 12 by Joyce Randle. Here's a 3. Strus. Halfway down, no good. Rolled around the rim and out. Rebound controlled by New York. 11 minutes left to play in the third. Knicks find themselves down by 8. Randle swings it out left corner. 3 in its way. No good off the back rim. Missed by Grimes. Adebayo collects the defensive rebound. Bam up the floor finds Love. Love passes left corner. 3 in the air. Vincent off the mark. No good. Rebound controlled by Brunson. Brunson up the floor finds Barrett. Barrett down low. Up fake. Puts it up and scores. Up and in off the backboard. Hey, what's good? Vote on the stream. Welcome in. 10.5 left to go. 6-point game. Adebayo moves it out to his right to Strus. Strus lobs it off to Bam. Bam moves it into the hands to Vincent. Vincent the outside. 5 in the shot clock. Step back 3 in the air over Randle. Off the back rim, no good. And out of bounds. Last touch by New York. In and out of the hands. It went at Grimes. It will stay Heat ball. Oli Mod, welcome back in. .10:07 left to go. It will be an inbound here for the Heat. Miami with the inbound. 12 in the shot clock. Butler drive, spin move down low. Butler triple team, then gets fouled between Randle and Robinson. And the clock will stop with 10:03. And also Grimes in the area as well. They will get Grimes in the call. Yeah, he was in between 3 defenders. So Butler will shoot 2 shots here at the free throw line. 10 minutes remaining in the third. First one is good. It's kind of bit shocking that the score isn't any larger right now than what it is. Second shot by Butler. This is up and this is through. 8-point game, 10 minutes left to go. Jimmy Butler now up to 14. Number 2 scorer behind Adebayo with 16. Knicks get the inbound. Brunson in the backcourt. Brunson dribbles past midcourt, working on Vincent. Brunson drives, downhill, dribble, drive, jumper, floats it up, right block, a knockdown, no call, goes to Adebayo with the basketball. Up the floor finds Butler. Butler floats it up over the top and gets fouled once again. Jimmy Butler taking advantage right now of these Knicks and putting them into foul trouble. Back-to-back free throws coming up here at the line for Jimmy Butler with trips. This is his third trip at the free throw line in the first 2 minutes and 25 seconds approximately. First shot by Butler, good. Jimmy Butler just 9 going into halftime. And if he makes this, he's all the way up to 16. He'd have 7 points in the first 2.5 minutes of this third quarter if he makes this free throw. And he does, just like that. He's got 7 points in the first 2 minutes and 30 seconds. 10-point lead for Miami. Barrett, guarded by Vincent. Barrett drives right baseline. Barrett floats it up. Barrett got it, +1. That's big there. Really, really needed that, plus the foul. Working on Gabe Vincent. He drew the blocking foul from Gabe Vincent. Free throw by Barrett's good. Hanging in, down by 7. 9.5 left to play in the third. Vincent takes up the floor into the hands to Adebayo. Adebayo top of the key. Bam been solid so far this game. He's got 16 along with Butler. Vincent drives to the free throw circle. Slipped. Gets back up on his feet though. Love passes over to Bam. Bam lost it. Battle for the loose ball. Still on the ground and it gets kicked according to the referees as the clock will stop with 9:05. That got kicked by Miami, so that's a turnover. So that will be a turnover. It will be Knicks ball. Yeah. Richie in the street, welcome in, man. Yeah, they just seem lifeless over there for New York in today's game. Brunson drives, floats up the runner, got it. That is good. Showing life here for New York. 5-point game with under 9 minutes left to go in the third. And the Heat will take a timeout. This was just a 10-point game a couple moments ago. So Jalen Brunson giving this team signs of life right now. It was, no, check that. I thought the Heat were going to take a timeout. We're going to go back into the game here. Yeah, they look like they were going to put on a timeout slide. We're going to go back to the game here. 8:45 left to go. Butler at the top of the key, 12 on the shot clock. Butler floats the pass into the hands of Bam. Swings it out left quarter, 3 on its way. Strus missed off the mark, no good. Tipped up, offensive rebound on Strus. Shovels down low to Butler. Butler into the hands of Bam. Watch out. Throws it down. 2-handed jam by Adebayo. Second chance points. 2 of those right there for the Heat. 8:27 left to go. Max Strus saves the possession with offensive rebound. Butler with a beautiful no-look pass the trail over to Bam. And once again, 3 defenders at the rim for New York. No resistance whatsoever as we take the timeout on the floor. 8:27 left to go. It's New York that burns the timeout. We got ourselves a 7-point game. All right, timeout on the floor right now. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well right now. Bam Adebayo's been excellent tonight. Just nobody there to stop him. Like, where's the big guys right now for New York in this game? They're just too scared to take on Bam. Julius Randle, 3 personal fouls, 2 each by Mitchell Robinson, Jalen Brunson, Quentin Grimes, and Josh Hart. Over on the Heat side, 3 personal fouls by Gabe Vincent, 2 each by Max Strus and Kevin Love. Gladstone on the stream, welcome in. So, Victor Oladipo, he's out for the rest of the postseason. So, he has a torn patellar on his left knee. So, he is out rest of the postseason. Now, when Tyler Hero got injured back in mid-April at the beginning of the first-round playoffs, the injury, it was reported that he would undergo around 4 to 6 weeks with his injury. So Tyler Hero had broken his hands in Game 1 against the Bucks. So he could be back if the Heat make a run to the finals. The finals start, I believe, on June 1st. He could be back by that time. So I believe it was April 18th was when it happened. 25-2 9-16. That would be 4 weeks. We'll bring up to the 16th of May, which would be just 8 days from now. So next Tuesday, but that's like the earliest. But it says 4 to 6 weeks recovery. The 5th week is May 23rd. Yeah, 6 week of recovery will put you on May 30th. So right before the June 1st finals, if the Heat make a Cinderella run as the 8th seed all the way to the finals. Yeah, Knicks getting some signs of life back in them. Can they keep on sustaining this and keep on chipping into that? That's the question, because they've been down by this range quite a bit. That pass gets deflected, intercepted back from the timeout by the Heat. Leads to a dunk for 2 by Max Strus. Decision-making been a major issue. The Heat double-team New York at the midcourt logo. New York with a quick slam dunk right back. Alley-oop jam goes to Mitchell Robinson. 8 minutes left to play in the third. Also, the Heat are in the bonus the next time around as well. Miami with the ball, going to slow it down. Butler at the top of the key. His pass goes over to Adebayo. Turnaround mid-range. Around the rim and out. Rebound controlled by Randle. Up the floor goes Brunson. Brunson backs his way on Vincent. Off to Randle at the right wing. 12 on the shot clock for Randle. Randle dribbles into the key. Powers his way with a left hand. Scores. That's good for 2 by Randle. They've been trailing by a range of 5, 7, or 10, it seems like, in this third quarter. Kevin Love takes the 3. Got knocked down. He got fouled. 3 shots coming up at the free throw line here by Kevin Love. That's a terrible, terrible committed foul for New York. You've had opportunities to get yourself in this game. Turnovers have crushed those chances. Bad decision-making all game long. When they've had runs in their system to cut it to 5, to cut it to 7. It's just, they can't get it any closer. Can't get it any closer to 5. It was called on Jalen Brunson, closing out to Kevin Love. He knocked down Kevin Love. New York's going to challenge this. Okay, so the green light is on, blinking. The Knicks will challenge this foul call right now on the floor. So a big call coming up here on the floor as we take the timeout from action. 7:21 left to go, third quarter. New York challenging the foul call from 3, committed by Jalen Brunson on a three-point shot from the corner by Kevin Love, as we'll take the timeout here. The Heat lead by 5. Knicks looking to make this a series right now. Just got to settle in. They haven't been able to settle down all game long. 11 total turnovers to 13 assists now. So the assist numbers has grown higher than the turnovers. It was -1 at halftime. They had just 9 assists to 10 turnovers. Yeah, they haven't been able to get back on transition defense. They've been getting crushed this game. Tyrone in the stream, welcome in. Best of luck to the Lakers tonight, man. Young Content, welcome back in. So right now in the timeout here for this game, Bam Adebayo leading all scores. He's got 18, 16 by Butler, and 10 by Strus right now. Other side with the Knicks, 15 by Brunson, 14 by Randall, and then 12 by Barrett currently. Andrew in the channel, welcome in. So once we went to the timeout, the Knicks were challenging this last play. They challenged the contested 3. Oh, yeah, there's clearly contact. That's... Oh, wow. No, they put it as a jump ball. Wow. So they put it as a jump ball, actually. This goes over to the Knicks. Wow. We saw in the replay there's contact. And the Knicks respond with a 3 by Barrett coming out of the timeout. Wow, what a change right there. 7 minutes left to go. Instead of an 8-point game, it's now a 2-point game. Butler outside of Love. Love with a 3. Got it. Able to get it that time. 70-65. Kevin Love with 6 with under 7 minutes left to go in the third. Brunson moves it out to his right to Barrett. Barrett drives baseline. Barrett to the cup. Scores up and in off the backboard. Yep, it's been wild this playoffs. Absolutely wild. We got every single number seed in the top 8 that's still remaining. Butler to the rim as he goes downhill. Scores in the left-handed layup. Approaching the 6-minute mark left to go. TM, thanks for joining in, man. Barrett, bounce pass right corner into the hands to Brunson. Brunson backs his way on Vincent at the mid-block. Bounce pass moves it out to the top. Barrett swings it over to Randall. Randall drives straight away right to the rim. Tucks it down to it and flush. Under 6 minutes left to go. That's a big-time jam right there by Julius Randall. They're right in this game right now. They were trailing by double digits a couple moments ago. Largest lead for the Heat was 11. Knicks have led by 1 point was their largest lead. 3, swoosh, by Max Strus. Big answer right back there for the Heat. 5.5 left to go in the third. Knicks shooting the ball well this quarter. 9 for 11. Make it 10 for 12. Jalen Brunson, that's where his spot goes to in the second half. Mid-range. Floats it through for the 14-footer. It's good for 2. Heat with the ball, top of the key with Strus. Strus dribbles towards his right around the perimeter. Strus dumps it over to Adebayo, down low. Robinson fell down. Adebayo takes advantage of it, and he scores through for 2. Lacoon in the stream, welcome back in. Thanks for joining in again. Hit us up in the chat, by the way, who you guys like tonight in this one here. Heat or Knicks? We finally got ourselves a good game. 5 minutes left to go. Third quarter. I think away from the basketball, we're going to have a whistle on the foul here, picked up by Miami. The clock will stop with 4:58. Yep, the number 6 seed for the Rockets. St. Benedict, happy Tuesday out in the morning out in the Philippines. Jumper misfired off the rim by Brunson short. Butler collected the rebound. We got 4:45 remaining in the third. Butler dribbles up to the low block. Butler circles around. Butler backs his way on Grimes. Butler up fake. Butler rejected by the bottom part of the rim. No good. Rebound back to New York. He had position, but he did not have position underneath the basket completely, and Brunson lost it, stolen away, got knocked loose by Butler. Here goes Butler up the floor, 3-on-2, just out to the wing to Strus. Outside it goes to Butler, bounce pass to the trailer. Love, kick out to the corner. Into the hands now of Vincent. Vincent drive, kick, corner 3, Kevin Love, got it! Miami with a 8-point lead. They say his foot was on the 3-point line. They rolled a deep 2. So Kevin Love with a corner baseline jumper, 1 foot behind the arc, the other foot on the 3-point line. They rolled a deep 2. Randall backs his way. Down low. Kick out to the wing. Open 3. Barrett as open as you could get. Oh, he bricked it. No good. Rebound control by Love. Sister Surround with a dodo. Let's get that dodo hype out of the stream. Thanks so much. 3:40 left to go here in the third. What a game. Had a great look from 3 by Barrett, but could not connect on it. And the Heat will burn a timeout here. 3:35 left to play. 8-point lead by Miami. Some great passing going on by the Heat on the previous scoring play that they had going on, kicking it out to the corner to Kevin Love. Kevin Love with a couple big shots made from deep a few minutes ago. We got 350 plus right now on the stream. If you guys are new in the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I plan on being back tomorrow covering Celtics against Sixers for game number 5 of the series, so feel free to join in. Same time tomorrow if you guys would like to join in. Wenny, welcome in, taking the Heat tonight. Let us know in the chat if you're new. First timers in the stream, hit us up in the chat who you like tonight in this game here. Type it in, Heat or Knicks. Bam Adebayo, just right from the start, he was getting going, and he's really just torched the Knicks defense tonight at the rim. 20 points tonight by Bam, shooting 9 for 14 from the floor, 18 by Butler. Butler perfect 7 for 7 at the free throw line. He's only attempted 9 shots. He's made 5 of those shots. And Butler scored 11 points. Or no, he scored 9 points this quarter. And then 13 by Max Strus. But Kevin Love showing up as of late. Couple big shots. He's up to 8 by Kevin Love currently. 50% shooting on 3 for 6 from the floor. It's just been the balance of the Heat tonight. Really good balance between everybody. They've gone 10 guys deep. Everybody's scored at least a bucket or more for Miami. Whereas the Knicks, they have 3 players who scored double figures. Everybody else with 9 points or fewer. 17 by Brunson, 17 by Barrett, 16 by Randall. Brunson's got 8 assists. Dale, Archangel, welcome to the stream, everybody, for joining in again. It's been a great one. Credit out to the Knicks for making this a much, much better game in the second half. New York shooting 71% right now in the third quarter. Inbound goes to Miami. The lob to Butler at the low block. Butler dribbles out to the corner. Butler guarded left wing perimeter. Butler takes the 3. Off the back rim, no good. And the rebound controlled by Mitchell Robinson. TMC from Mass. Wow, thanks so much for joining from Mass. Yeah, I'm actually from Mass myself, so I'm a Celtics fan. But I'm from Southeast Mass towards Providence, where I'm from, as that is good by Josh Hart. +1 coming up with a free throw line for New York. Check that. They're going to give it to Randall. Hart was right next to... Right? Yep, they got it to Randall. So Hart was right next to Randall. They got Randall with a bucket. So Randall will shoot 1 at the free throw line. Aaron, welcome back in. Warriors Travel Coaster, glad to have you back in the stream. Yeah, I've got Golden State tonight as well. I'm taking that one. We got 3:09 left to play in the third. One free throw coming up by Randall. And the free throw bounces in. Three minutes left to go. If you guys are from the U.S., this game is on TNT. I don't know where you can get it internationally if you're trying to find it internationally. Butler has it at the top, 8 in the shot clock. Moves it out to the right wing. Up fake Lowry. Sidestep to his left. Takes the three. He's got it. Kyle Lowry drills the three. It's a 8-point Heat lead. 2:40 left to go. Hardenstein, right to the rim, gets contacted and fouled. So 2 shots coming up by Hardenstein, and Knicks now on the bonus as well. Nice, yeah, we got some people out from the Berkshires that comes by to the streams. That's awesome. Beautiful out in Western Mass. Out from the Springfield area. Thanks for joining in, TMC. Yeah, no problem. This channel here for all sports fans, no matter who you root for. My team's the Celtics for basketball. I'm more of a Providence fan for college because I'm closer to that area of the state. Both of the shots good at the line by Hardenstein. Yeah, probably more like if you're from like Western Mass, like way out deep, like Pittsfield or so. I can imagine like a lot of people are probably like more New York sports fans out there because actually I know for football, they get more of the Giants and Jets games because they're on the Albany market instead of the Springfield market because they're so far out of like the state right next to the New York border that those who live out like in Lee and Lenox, Pittsfield, get the broadcast for like the Jets or Giants or Bills. Julius Randle just picked up his 4th personal foul. So this will be shots coming up in the line for the Heat. 2 of them by Zeller. First one he missed. I think it's going to be the Celtics, but they've just been playing down. Like, these are games they should win, and they just keep on playing down to Philadelphia. Miss Boozound, welcome back in. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, big game for New York here to make it a series. Second shot by Zeller. Zeller missed it. Gives the Knicks an opportunity. Brunson comes up with a rebound. 2:10 left to go in the third. Brunson dribbles inside the paint. Brunson moves it over to Hart. Hart floats the shot over Lowry. He got it. It's a 4-point game right now. Making things really interesting here. They trailed as many by 11 at one point. Now they're down by just 2 possessions. Butler, under 2 minutes left to play in the third. Butler hands it off to Strus. Takes the three. Sinks it through. Nothing but net there by Max Strus. That's a shot of beauty right there by Strus. 1:40 left to go. Knicks looking for the response. Brunson at the top. Strus, by the way, is 16. Handoff from Hardenstein back to Brunson. Brunson bounce pass top of the key. Up fake. Randall soars right to the rim. Punches it down as an offensive follow by Hardenstein trying to clear it away. Wow, a lot going on right there. Bodies colliding all over the place. Randall with a huge throwdown with force as he had a clear pathway, but Hardenstein grabbed a hold of Zeller and then shoved down Lowry to the ground. There was a lot going on right there. As Lowry fell down in the paint, they will not count the slam dunk. It will go back to Miami. 1:25 left to go. Butler with the ball. Butler at the left wing working on Randall. 12 in the shot clock. Butler dribbles towards his right. Now has it at the low block. Butler, triple team, gets the pass away. Up fake. Martin takes the three at the wing. Kalen Martin sinks it. So big time three is made by the Heat as they up there scored a 10 on the lead. 1 minute left to play in the third. Miami's made 13 threes. Knicks were just 8 in this game. Cutting to the hoop. There goes Randall. Randall contacted and fouled. And he will get Zeller, who picks up the blocking foul. And this will send Randall to shoot 2 for the Knicks. Yeah, that's twice that the Celtics have choked within the last 2 minutes. They've lost games that they've been up by 5 or greater. Yeah, I was out yesterday, so I didn't get to see the game in person yesterday. But when I saw the highlights, what pointed out in my mind is that they were trailing by double digits. Because on my lunch break, I checked the score. They were trailing by double digits at halftime by 12, I believe. And then they came back. They led by 5 with a minute left. I think like 2 minutes left to go. They led by 5 and they couldn't close it out. Like, so many opportunities to close it out, and you couldn't close it out in games number 2 and 4. Randall splits the free throws. We're down to 1 minute left to play in the third. Butler takes up the floor. 15 on the shot clock, 45 seconds left to go on the game clock. 400 plus in the chat. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Butler down to 5 in the shot clock. Dribbles top of the key, guarded by Hart. Butler 35, lost it. It was kicked though by Josh Hart, so the clock will stop with 35.4 seconds. Kevin Love will check back into the game. He'll replace Cody Zeller. Zeller will head towards the bench now for the Heat in the final 35 seconds. Kyle Lowry, the inbound passer. Near side of the floor, front court. Inbounds to Love, back to Lowry. Bounce pass into the hands to Butler. Butler, left corner. Butler dribbles inside the key. Butler slices the feathers. He scores with the right hand, up and in off the backboard. Tied for the largest lead of the game right now tonight for Miami. Shot clock, a 5-second differential between game clock and shot clock at the end of the third. Butler with 20. 15 on the game clock. 10 on the shot clock. Brunson, mid-range. Good. Jalen Brunson, swoosh for 2. It's a 9-point game. Heat will have the final possession at the end of 3. Kyle Lowry, 5 seconds left to go. Dribbles past midcourt. Lowry dribbles, drives, down the lane. Kick out to the wing with 2. 3 in the air. Off the rim, no good. Missed by Strus. And we close out through the end of the third. It's Miami 90, New York 81. The Heat with a 9-point lead. Jimmy Butler getting on a roll. 11 total points in this third quarter. Butler the top scorer tonight with 20. Butler the number 2 scorer with 18. He's right behind Adebayo. Adebayo's got 20 and 9 rebounds. Bam's been excellent tonight, and then 13 by Strus. Irv Gotti on the stream. Welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Heat looking to go up 3-1 right now in the series, and wow, they've been looking solid all night long. Knicks have had a couple runs in them. The scoring droughts have crushed them early on in this game. It's just the turnovers for New York. That's been a troublesome spot tonight. And also Miami able to splash their threes. Heat looking good from the perimeter. Heat's made 10 threes. Knicks have made 8. That was a hot shooting quarter for the Knicks. For them to stay there. Actually checked that. My box score didn't update, so wow, there's something wrong with ESPN if it's not updating like that. Yeah, I thought Butler had 20. ESPN right now, there must be a bug with their scoreboard or something like that, because I thought Butler, yeah, Butler does have 20. So yeah, that updated. So my stats were completely wrong. So Butler does have 20. So ESPN had like a bug in their system because it said like 3 minutes left to go when they checked their stats in the third quarter. We're at the end of the third now. 20 points by Butler with 8 assists, so he did have 11 points in that quarter. 20 points by Adebayo, 16 by Strus, and then 10 off the bench by Kyle Lowry. And then for New York, it is 20 by Randall, 19 by Brunson, 17 by Barrett. And the Knicks shot the ball well in the third quarter. They were really struggling through the first 2 quarters to shoot. They've upped that percentage from 41 to now 53% total for shooting percentage. It's just turnovers with 13, and the Heat have scored 16 points off of those turnovers. That's been a major issue in this game all throughout the course of the night. My team's the Celtics, if you guys didn't know. Feel free to join in tomorrow if you guys would like to join in for Celtics-Sixers critical Game 5 tomorrow. If you're new here, hit that thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe if you're enjoying the stream tonight. Ring that notification bell as well if you like to be notified for future live streams. Let us know out in the chat who you're going for tonight in this game here, Heat or Knicks, for this one tonight. Number 8 seed, chance to close it out, and they go up 3-1 in the series. By the way, Jimmy Butler is 5-1. Yeah, Jimmy Butler's only lost one game in this playoffs for him so far, so he is 5-1 himself in these playoffs. He did not play in the game number 2 loss against the Knicks. The Knicks won that game at home by 6 points. Final score is 111-105. So we start off the fourth quarter. Knicks left to right in the floors. New York has the basketball first. Jalen Brunson starts off the fourth with Josh Hart, Julius Randle, Isaiah Hartenstein, and R.J. Barrett. That's an air ball by New York to start off the quarter with Josh Hart. Wasn't even close. Kyle Lowry going through traffic, gets bumped into and fouled. And the clock will stop with 11:39. Every single time it seems like New York has an opportunity to put together a run, make this game closer. It's just... they've just crushed their opportunities. A couple air balls in this game, really bad turnovers, offensive fouls has hurt their chances tonight. Yeah, this has been a great game tonight. The Knicks are hanging in, but the Heat just keep on shutting the door every single time. Kyle Lowry will shoot 2 at the free throw line. First one is no good, skipped around the rim and out. $11:39 left to go. Second shot here by Lowry. This is up in. This is good. So it's a 10-point lead currently. Knicks looking for something to chip into the deficit. Randle backs his way at the left elbow, working on Highsmith. Randle passes over to Barrett at the free throw circle. Moves it off to Brunson. Brunson, hard drive down the lane. Moves it out to the wing to Barrett. Barrett floats up a tough shot. Missed off the glass too strong. And a defensive rebound hauled in by Highsmith. Here goes the Heat with it. Approaching 11 minutes left to go. 3 up in the air. Missed quick up the floor by Lowry. Rebound by Randle. Randle guarded by Highsmith. Randle backs his way left elbow. Passes on top. Brunson. Brunson shoots the 3. Off the back rim, no good. And the referees blew a whistle here away from the basketball. I believe it's charged to the Heat. Oh, no, that's on Caleb Martin late on the shot, interfering with Jalen Brunson, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's on Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin, that's a... He landed... He put his shoe into the landing area, Jalen Brunson. So this is 3 free throws that should be coming up at the line by Jalen Brunson. And the officials are going right to the monitor right now to look at this right now. So Caleb Martin landing in the... Put his shoe out in the landing zone of Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson was hobbling off of 1 foot right there. As he went back to the bench, Brunson will shoot 3 free throws coming up, it looks like. Yeah, Brunson takes the 3 from the top and then just lands directly. His left foot lands directly on the shoe of Caleb Martin, who stuck it out. So this is right now being reviewed. We almost got 450 plus right here. Hit us up in the chat, by the way. Who you guys like tonight in this game? Heat or Knicks? Hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe if you guys are new. I don't think he knew himself. That was an odd play. He defended him weird. He had his back turned at the end of that play. So, wow. So they called it a flagrant 1. So they called it a flagrant one by Caleb Martin, landing in the landing spot of Jalen Brunson. Brunson with a free throw makes it. Rod, welcome in. Thanks for joining back in, man. So now Brunson will shoot more shots at the line. That free throw is good. This free throw he makes as well. So he makes all three and they'll get the ball. So what a swing in this game right now. Flagrant one. Knicks will get the basketball. 10:59 left to play in the fourth. And Jalen Brunson now up to 22. Jalen Brunson can show you that he can go off in the fourth quarter. Just gets better and better and better, especially when he plugs into his mid-range shot. That game number 2, he took over the fourth quarter. And right now, Jalen Brunson trying to will his team down by 7. Inbound to Barrett. Hand off Brunson. Brunson at the top. Brunson drives. Brunson jumper. 15-footer. Off the rim, no good. Rebound control by Duncan Robinson. Oh, he gave it away. We do have a reach and fall, though, and the backcourt is charged to Josh Hart, though. Oh, my goodness. Wow, that did not seem like much at all. Unbelievable that the referees called that a loose ball foul picked up by Josh Hart. That was barely a touch. That was barely a touch in the backcourt. And the Knicks were going to score directly from it. Duncan Robinson tried to pass it to Kyle Lowry. Went between the legs of Kyle Lowry. And it went directly to Josh Hart. And Lowry tried to go for it. And barely even a touch, and the referee said loose ball foul picked up by Josh Hart. 3. Missing off the mark poorly there by Duncan Robinson. Rebound goes to the Knicks. 10:30 left to go. New York with a possession. Barrett accelerates inside the paint. Barrett puts it up, missed off the front rim, tipped off the glass, and Adebayo collects the defensive rebound. Up the floor it goes to Robinson. Duncan Robinson towards his right. Into the hands to Kyle Lowry. It's Duncan Robinson, Bam Adebayo, Kyle Lowry, Caleb Martin, and Jimmy Butler. Butler at the left corner. Butler dribbles towards his right now at the top of the key. Butler, handoff Robinson, takes the 3 straight away. That's off the back rim too long. Tipped up. Offensive rebound over to Lowry. Good tip right there by Caleb Martin to save the possession. 10 minutes left to go. Lowry finds Martin. Martin outside to Lowry. 5 in the shot clock. Kyle Lowry with a 3. Off the back rim, no good. Another offensive rebound by Jimmy Butler. Finds Martin. Martin dribbles out to the wing. Hand off with a 3. Open. Robinson. Miss rim short. No good. Tipped up in the Knicks. Came up with a board, but another whistle by the referees and charge to New York once again. Going up for the rebound. Wow, the Knicks cannot catch a break whatsoever with these whistles. So the Heat will get the inbounds. 9:45 left to go. Josh Hart's got 5. Josh Hart, off of that loose ball foul he had before, he checked out of the game because he picked up his 5th. And then 4 personal fouls by Randall in this game. Butler backs his way on Grimes. Butler at the low block brings a double team. Slides over to Robinson. Pass out to the wing. Martin steps into a 3. Missed off the rim again. Picked up in the corner. Another offensive rebound by Lowry, but he stepped out of bounds. So finally the Knicks will get back the basketball after the Heat shooting a barrage of 3s within the past minute on the floor. Kyle Lowry tried to save it, stepped in the baseline out of bounds. Miami is 0 for 6 shooting this quarter. The Knicks are 0 for 4. Brunson drives, dump off over to Hardenstein. Kick out, quarter 3, missed off the rim, short, no good by Grimes. Rebound control by Lowry, out on the break, passes ahead, and Martin right to the rim. He scores, up and in off the backboard. Fast break, the Knicks couldn't get back in transition defense, and Caleb Martin makes them pay. He's got 8 by Martin. Kyle Lowry with assist. 9 minutes left to go in the fourth. Top of the key, Randall. Randall brings a double team. Duncan Robinson, Kyle Lowry deflected, intercepted by Martin. Martin at the wing will slow it down. Martin guarded by Brunson, left wing. Bounce pass off to Butler. Turnover's been a major issue tonight for New York. Over to Duncan Robinson. Passes left corner, deflected. Brunson, great hustle, but couldn't come down with it. Brunson went right into the first row of the seats, deflected the pass, couldn't complete the interception for the steal. But great hustle right there by Jalen Brunson, man. Enting, welcome in. Ralph on the stream. Rocky, thanks so much for joining in. Inbound to Butler, 8 on the shot clock, 8:30 left to go. Butler, bounce pass right corner into the hands here of Martin. Around the perimeter it goes. Robinson with a 3. That is well short. Another offensive rebound by the Heat, as this has been offensive rebound city. Right place, right time in this third quarter. Baseline jumper missed by Butler. And a battle for the loose ball as we have another whistle on the loose ball here. Man, the Knicks straight up and just got out-hustled. That is on New York. On the loose ball follow charge to R.J. Barrett. Miami's attempted 9 shots this quarter. New York with just 5. Yeah, thanks so much, TMC. Really appreciate you guys for joining in on the channel here tonight. Butler, turn around, gut it for 2. Tied for the largest lead. It's been at 11 a couple times in this game. 8 minutes left to play in the fourth. Jimmy Butler with 22. Brunson has it at the Heat midcourt logo. Brunson dribbles left baseline now. Brunson drives, kick out to the corner. Barrett takes the 3. Around it, it drops in. That's good. Big time 3 right there by R.J. Barrett. 8-point game, under 8 minutes left to play. Barrett's got 20. Their trio showing up tonight. 22 each by Brunson. 22 by Brunson. Here's a steal by Barrett. Barrett's looking for 22. Barrett right to the rim. He scores up and off the backboard. There's 22. And a timeout taken by the Heat. 95-89. 7:34 left to go. 22 each by Brunson and Barrett. Randall with 20. Everybody else with 9 or below for the Knicks in this game right now as we go into timeout. Wow, what a game. Knicks just hanging in. They just can't make it any closer. I think the closest they got is winning 2 at this point in the game. And Miami just trying to close it out, go up 3-1 in the series. A lot of these possessions just keeps on drawing down clock. Like, a lot of just time just keeps on going off the clock when you get a new 14 in the shot clock constantly. We've seen offensive rebounds being recorded constantly in this fourth quarter by the Heat here. If you're new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well here on the channel. As we go above 500 right now watching. Let's go, everybody. Hit us up in the chat, by the way, who you guys are rooting for tonight in this game, Heat or Knicks. Also, type in the chat as well who you guys like tonight. And tomorrow I plan on being back covering Celtics against Sixers. Game number 5, so if you'd like to come on board once again tomorrow, feel free to do so. Same time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time for U.S. Eastern Standard Time. Heat's top scorers, playoff Jimmy. He is back. He is rolling. Jimmy Butler with 22. 9 assists by Butler. 20 and 11 by Bam Adebayo with points and rebounds. 16 by Strus. This game's been really, sloppy today or so. A lot of, offensive fouls we've seen committed in this game. And, yeah, Heat are certainly out hustling the Knicks. A bunch of offensive rebounds going to the Heat this quarter. We've seen a couple of these plays that Miami's got slam dunks in this game, that there's been 3 Knicks defenders at the rim and just no challenge. No body to put them out in front at the rim to guard. Just been a straight line slam dunk on the trail to the rim. We've seen that a couple times. Kevin, welcome back in, man. Liking the Heat Celtics Eastern Conference Final. Looking pretty promising for that to happen right now. Rusty, welcome back. Same thing. Joe, welcome on the stream. Taking the Heat to win this one. Yeah, a lot of great international reach, especially for Heat fans in the channel. A lot of international fans coming on board, going for the Heat in these games. I feel like out of the international streams, it's like the Heat, Lakers, Warriors, and Heat, the top 3 teams, I believe, for like international streams from fan bases coming in. We come back to action, 7:25 left to go. Jimmy Butler with the ball at the left corner. He's guarded by Quinn and Grimes. 8 on the shot clock for Butler. Butler double team, moves it out on top to Martin. Martin dribbles up to the free throw circle, floats up the runner, missed off the rim short. Offensive rebound, Butler up fake underneath. Butler scores backdoor up and in off the backboard. It's been offensive rebound city in this fourth quarter by the Heat. 7 minutes left to go. They've recorded 4 offensive rebounds this quarter. It seems like it's much more. I feel like that graphic they put up before, I think they missed one on that graphic. It should be 5. Because I believe they had said 4 before. 6:45 left to go. Corner 3, Randall bricked it off the back rim. No good. Rebound controlled by Miami. Kyle Lowry will slow it down. 8-point lead now for the Heat. Into the hands to Butler. Butler's got 24. 8 rebound advantage. Plus 8 on the glass. Also an 8-point advantage. It's 37-29 on the glass in favor of Miami. Butler swings it over to Bam. 3 in the shot clock. Bam has to realize shot clock's going off. He does. Takes the jumper. Miss for him short. Battle for the rebound. Pinwheels around to the defense. And it goes to Quinn and Grimes. 6:10 left to go. Knicks looking for something. Barrett backs his way to the low block. Barrett brings a double team. Bounce pass right wing. Open 3. Brunson. Missed off the rim. No good. Tipped up. And the rebound controlled by Lowry of the Heat. 6 minutes remaining. Miami going to slow it down. Butler at the right corner. Bodies tangle. Bodies collide down low. Martin and Brunson tangled up with each other. The referees call Brunson, I believe, in this foul. Wow. Martin was making a cut straight at Brunson, and Martin bulldozed Brunson over away from the basketball at the free throw circle, but the referees called on Brunson. That is Brunson's 4th personal foul now. That stops the clock with 5:58. Been a ton of plays throughout this game just going against the Knicks tonight. Butler drives inside the key. Kick out left corner. Martin takes the 3. No good. Around the rim and out. Rebound collected by Barrett. Barrett up the floor with 5:40 left to go. Barrett guarded by Strus. Bounce pass over to Randall. Randall being held up as we have a foul committed by Lowry, and the clock will stop with 5:39. Yeah, brutal one yesterday, Rocky Lifestyle. Just brutal way to end when you make the shot, but it happened a split second after the buzzer. Inbound goes to Brunson. 5.5 left to play. Brunson dribbles around the perimeter. Brunson guarded by Martin. Brunson dribbles, drives inside, floats up the shot inside the key. Missed off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, Randall, but contact going up on the rebound. And that's on Julius Randle. So that is called over the back, according to the referees, by Randall. There's been a multiple fouls in this game against New York as Randall pleading his case to the official. As Kyle Lowry went down, going up for the rebound. Wow. Mountain Man, welcome to the stream once again. Josiah, welcome in. This is crazy right now. Josh Hart, 5 personal fouls, same as Randall. Randall just picked up his 5th. And this sends the Heat to the bonus as well. So Miami gets to go to the bonus now with free throws. So 2 shots here by Kyle Lowry. Got knocked down going up for the rebound. First one is good. Time just keeps on ticking away off the clock. All the offensive rebounds that the Heat just keep on grabbing. It's 19 personal fouls tonight by the Knicks compared to... There's 18 by the Heat. Lately, it just... Those numbers, it's just only 1 foul more, but as of late, every single foul that the Knicks have made is just crushing them in this game. Bench points tonight is a big favor of the Heat right now, 28-10. Bounce pass from Brunson to Barrett. Barrett accelerates the rim. Barrett blocked by Butler. Max Strus tried to save it. Stepped on the baseline, though, with it, but huge rejection right there by Jimmy Butler as he swats. RJ Barrett shots. Strus couldn't save it. It will stay Knicks ball. Wilfred on the stream, thanks so much for joining in from the Bahamas. Inbound goes to Brunson. Brunson jab step working on Butler. Drives baseline. Gets past Butler to the rim. Brunson scores. Up and in. Good for two. Ward, welcome back in, man. 5 minutes left to play. Max Strus with the ball. Strus to the left wing. Brunson double-double. He's got 24 points, 10 assists. And Mitchell Robinson kicks the ball, so that's a kicked ball violation. Ralph the Gamer, welcome on back. Yeah, great stream in terms of numbers today. Almost 600 plus watching right now. If you guys are new in the channel, hit that thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Inbound to Miami. Adebayo top of the key. Puts the ball into the hands to Butler. 8 on the shot clock. 4:50 left to go. Butler turns the corner. Butler floats it up off the front rim. Missed. A rebound goes to Randall. Here goes the Knicks down by 8. Attacking the paint inside, and Jalen Brunson gets fouled. The clock will stop with 4:40. I believe they're going to call it on Adebayo here. Strus. Adebayo came in late. So this will be 2 free throws coming up at the line by Jalen Brunson. 4:40 left to go in the fourth. First shot by Brunson. That's good. You guys, the legends, appreciate it for the 200 tonight. Let's keep it growing. Second one coming up by Brunson. Free throw number 2 is good. Making it interesting right now. Only down by 6 for New York. 4:30 left to play. Heat with a 6-point lead, looking for triple digits on the board first. Butler guarded at the left wing perimeter. Butler dribbles up to the left baseline. Butler swings it over to Martin, left wing. Martin accelerates right to the rim, throws it down, right-handed jam. Oh, that was nasty. Split defenders taking it the distance. Kalen Martin, holy smokes, right there with a hammer. That's how they get the triple digits on the board for the Heat. 101-93. Handoff goes to Brunson. Brunson slides it out to the left wing. Into the hands to Randall. Randall spin move into the key. Randall dish out right wing. And before a whistle and a foul picked up by Miami. Reaching in. Clock will stop with 4 minutes even. What a hammer right there by Kalen Martin. They're showing that on the replay. Able to slip past one defender closing out and then taking it over Jalen Brunson, and Mitchell Robinson was right behind him. Brunson, step back deep 2, high arcing. He's got it. Jalen Brunson right there off the step back, knocks down the deep 2J. 3:40 left to go. Brunson doing everything possible. 28 points with 10 assists tonight for him. 30-10 bench points in favor of Miami. Here's a 3. That comes out well short by Max Strus, but an offensive rebound. That was a shot taken early in the shot clock as well, but they got a new 14 for Miami. 5th offensive rebound this quarter. Butler at the top of the key, and we got a whistle. 3:27 left to go. Both of these teams are in a bonus. We're trying to figure out where in the world was that fall occurred. That's on Jalen Brunson. So away for the basketball, referees calling on Jalen Brunson. This will send Adebayo. Okay, so Butler was the ball handler. It happened away from the ball next to Brunson and Adebayo. So Adebayo shooting 2 shots and he missed the free throw. Second shot, good by Bam. 7-point lead, 3:20 left to play. Knicks have the ball top of the key. Brunson. Bounce pass to his left to Grimes. Grimes dribbles, swings it out to the wing. Randall bumps into a man, and he gets caught in the offensive foul. That would have been an and one. Julius Randle made the shot. He collided, though, with a Heat defender, and Miami takes the charge. It will go back to the Heat. That was Max Strus. Max Strus took the charge in the key. Julius Randle, he's done. That's his 6th. So Julius Randle is done for this game. That is number 6 for personal fouls. Offensive foul by Julius Randle as he runs over Max Strus in the key, so he has to sit for the final 3 minutes of this game. 3 minutes left to play. Butler has it now for the Heat. Butler at the right elbow, 10 in the shot clock, moves it off to Bam. Bam, lob off to Butler. Butler right baseline, 5 in the shot clock, 2:50 left to go. Butler, fall away, takes the J. Off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound for the 6th time this quarter by the Heat with Caleb Martin. Off to Butler. Butler dribbles baseline, backdoor, scores the layup up and then off the backboard. 104-95, 2.5 left to go. 6-0 offensive rebounds in this 4th quarter. The Heat just want it more. Heat looking to go up 3-1 in the series, and Jimmy Butler has only lost 1 playoff game so far. That was game 2 against Milwaukee. Jimmy Butler going into the next game, only 1 playoff loss, and it's almost been a full month since he's lost that playoff game. The floater good by Barrett. It's a 7-point game. 2 minutes left to go. Lowry with it. 5 in the shot clock. Kyle Lowry swings over to Adebayo. Adebayo jumper, mid-range, and he got it. Whole crowd roars for the Heat. Miami up by 9. 1:50 left to go. Bam Adebayo been excellent tonight. 23 points, 12 rebounds. Barrett inside the key. Barrett off to Brunson. Brunson at the top. Brunson dribbles inside. Brunson, tough shot. Swoosh. Got it a drop. It's good for 2. 106-99, minute and a half left to play. Jalen Brunson doing everything possible. He's got 30 points and 11 assists. Jimmy Butler, the top scorer for the Heat, 26 points and 10 assists. 1:25 left to go. The ball goes to Adebayo. Swings it over to Strus. Strus drives baseline. Strus the rim. Too tall off the glass. No good. Rebound controlled by Barrett. Barrett quick up the floor. 1:15 remaining. Passing out to the corner. Brunson with a 3. Missed off the back rim. No good. Offensive rebound. Mitchell Robinson lost it though on the bounce. Robinson and a sea of jerseys try to control the offensive rebound, and that crushes the Knicks' chances for a comeback tonight as it will be Heat ball with 1:11 left to go. Timeout on the floor. Miami. 7-point lead. 1:11 left to go and the clock remaining. Crushing for New York today. Just so many opportunities. A lot of turnovers tonight. 17 total turnovers. And the Knicks attempted 10 fewer shots than the Heat in this game. And 6-0 for Miami. Offensive rebounds in the 4th quarter. Once it came down to just the Heat out hustling the Knicks all over the floor in this game. Luis on the stream, thanks for joining in from Canada. Welcome in. So, Jimmy Butler tonight, he's got 26 points, 6 rebounds, 10 assists. He's played 40 of the 48 minutes. He shot 9 for 17 from the floor today. Perfect 7 for 7 at the free throw line. 23 by Bam with 12 rebounds. Just really aggressive straight from the start here by Adebayo tonight. What he has done. 10 of 16 from the floor shooting. Max Strus getting in on the action. He's got 16. They put 5 guys in double figures. 13 by Kyle Lowry. 10 off the bench as well by Caleb Martin. And then just 3 guys double figures. So they had their trio show up tonight, but everybody else just not there for New York. 30 points by Brunson with 11 assists. 20 by Randall. 24 by Barrett. This is just the only game I'll be covering. Feel free to join on back tomorrow. I hope to cover the Celtics against Sixers. SMK in the stream. Josiah, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Mario, welcome back in, man. Glad to have you back in. Hey, you too, Jeffrey. Enjoy the rest of your night, man. So this is my only stream for tonight, so feel free to come back in tomorrow for Celtics Sixers if you guys would like. Tomorrow night, Mario, 7:30 Eastern Time, Celtics Sixers. Game 5. Hey, thanks so much, SMK. Really appreciate it, bud. You guys the legends here on the channel. Heat's about to go up 3-1 in the series. Jimmy Butler's only lost 1 playoff game this entire playoffs. The Heat's only lost 2 total. The Heat's going to be 7-2 in playoff games. That is mind-boggling. 7-2 in playoff games. Jimmy Butler himself is 7-1 in playoff games. They are going to be, barring a miracle here. Yep, hopefully they bounce back, Vegas. I'm feeling a bounce back. Everybody's talking about a bounce back, but they can't let it get to their heads tomorrow. They're going to come through and do it for us, for everybody with their watching eyes, watching that game tomorrow on their home floor. It'd be tough to imagine James Harden to drop down 40-plus again in back-to-back games. We'll see what happens, but Boston just cannot let it get to their minds tomorrow. Gonna bounce back in a big way. Back to action, 1 minute left to go. Butler sends it over to Adebayo. 55 seconds left now. Adebayo, top of the key. Bam, it takes a 3. Bam, no good off the back rim. Offensive rebound, Kyle Lowry, and that's how the fourth quarter is gone. 7th offensive rebound by the Heat in the fourth quarter, and the Knicks pick up a reach-in foul, and this will send the Heat to the free-throw line. Zulu, welcome back in. Thanks for joining in. Enjoy the rest of your night, everybody, tonight. The Knicks just really getting crushed with these personal fouls throughout the game. Josh Hart, the one who picked it up, and is he done as well? I think that's his 6th. Yeah, that's his 6th. Yeah, 2 players have fouled out tonight. Julius Randle and now Josh Hart just picked up number 6. So Kyle Lowry will head to the free throw line, shoot 2. The Heat earn the bonus. 7-1 in the fourth quarter in offensive rebounds. The first one is good. Yeah, he shot that 3 early on in the shot clock for Bam. Knicks, by the way, the history just not on their side. 0-6 record when they've trailed in the playoff series 2-1. So right now, the history just not on their side. This 8 team, this number 8 seed with a Heat, man, they're dangerous, finding their stride, hitting it at the right time, eliminating the 1 seed, the Bucks in 5, and now looking to eliminate the Knicks in 5. Jimmy Butler's only lost 1 playoff game this entire playoffs. And if it keeps it up, they're going to the Eastern Conference Finals, and that means that he's only lost a playoff game, just 1 playoff game in a full 30-day span if they win in 5. Yeah, it was nice outside this whole weekend. So that's good for you too there, Mario. Jalen Brunson at the free throw line, 38 seconds left. Brunson will shoot 2. Brunson's done everything possible in this game. First one is good. Big night for Brunson here today. 31 points with 11 assists by Brunson. Incredible pickup they got in the offseason to take this Knicks team to the second round of the playoffs. Whoa. That looked like a lane violation by somebody, but the free throw counted either way by Brunson. 38 seconds left. Heat get the inbound. 32 points and 11 assists tonight by Brunson. Strus at the wing, double team. Miami getting pressure. Knicks trying to force a steal. They cannot come up with it, though. Butler gets fouled between Barrett and McBride, and Butler will shoot 2 at the free throw line. Heat plus 7 on the glass, and the big factor was the fourth quarter. The Heat, the previous 2 games, have been able to outnumber the Knicks on the glass. The Knicks were plus rebounds in games 1 and 2. The Heat plus rebounds in games 3 and 4 now. Butler with 29.5 seconds shoots 2 shots. First one he missed. Before I sign off tonight, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. And thanks everybody for joining in tonight in this game. And let us know who you guys are, before I do sign off, feel free to join back in tomorrow if you'd like for the Celtics against the Sixers for Game 5 of the series. Butler makes the second free throw. Butler with a double-double, 27 points and 10 assists. Three-point shot missed from the corner. No good by Miles McBride. Rebound controlled by Strus. 15 seconds left to go. Miami a couple times got up by double digits in this game. The Knicks tried to come back a few times tonight, but the Heat just kept on shutting the door and just kept on out-hustling this Knicks squad throughout the course of the game. 11 seconds remaining, and Miami will... They should head back to the free throw line. The far side of the floor there was a foul committed here. The referees are talking about it. So we got 10.7 seconds remaining, and what looked like... Is it going to be 10-second violation or so? That's what they're talking about right now about this call. Or 8, yeah. The 8, they couldn't get it out of their backcourt in time. So actually no foul committed by the Knicks here. Yeah, this is just the Miami violation. Couldn't get it out of the backcourt in time for Miami, it looks like. So, wow, they're taking a timeout from the broadcast right now, too. So they're taking a timeout from the broadcast. We have just 10 seconds left to go. And the referees are on the monitor to see whether the Heat was able to cross midcourt in time. Yeah, so 8-second violation, the initial call by Miami in the backcourt. So we'll see if this stands. I feel like I saw them get the rebound with around 16 seconds with them, because we got 10.7 on the game clock right now. We'll see what the referees call it. But this game basically wrapped up. The Heat's going to go up 3-1 in the series. 7 playoff wins by Miami to just 2 losses in these playoffs. 11 seconds left to go. Inbound to the corner for New York. So they called it 8-second violation. Step back 3. Quentin Grimes well off the mark. And a defensive rebound hauled in by Adebayo. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. The clock winds down. And the Miami Heat win the game. 109-101 the final score. The Heat go up 3-1 in the series over the Knicks. As the Heat take both of the games to their home floor. Entering a game number 5. On Wednesday between these two teams and what could be an elimination game for the Knicks as their season is on the line, and the Heat for a trip to come up to the Eastern Conference Finals as they are 1 game away from doing so for Miami. Miami out-hustling the Knicks in this game, especially into the fourth quarter. That's the difference maker so far or throughout the game in this one tonight as we wrap up here. Thanks all for joining in. I plan on being back tomorrow covering the Celtics against the Sixers, game number 5, so feel free to join in if you guys would like for Celtics versus Sixers, game 5 tomorrow. Jimmy Butler, he rose in the second half of this game. He only had 9 points going into halftime. Butler puts together an 18-point second half. He drops down 27 points with 10 total assists by Butler today. 23 by Adebayo. Adebayo was massive. Shot 10 for 17 from the floor with 13 total rebounds. 16 points by Max Strus. He made 4 threes. 15 points from the bench by Kyle Lowry. And then 10 points by Caleb Martin as they had 5 guys in double figures tonight for Miami. The Knicks trio showed up in this game. 32 points, 11 assists by Jalen Brunson. He was impressive. 24 points by RJ Barrett. Julius Randle at 20. He fouled out with like 3 minutes left to go for Randle. They also had Josh Hart fall out. But the turnovers, major issue tonight for New York. They turned it over 17 times. And then the Heat just out-hustled them completely. When there was a chance to get back into the game for the Knicks in the fourth quarter, the Heat kept on grabbing offensive rebound after offensive rebound. I believe the final stat of the fourth quarter offensive rebounds numbers were 7-1 in this game in favor of Miami. And the Heat win this one. They're plus 9 on the glass tonight, 44-35 for the Heat. Thanks all for joining in, being a part on the stream tonight. Feel free to join back in tomorrow. I hope I'm covering Celtics against Sixers for Game 5 tomorrow night. And we'll close out to the channel members. All channel members get a shout out here at each and every single one of my streams at the very end. We got Jason, Rajeep, Russell, Oreo Pudding, Bradley, Sister Surround, Braden, Mario, Bino, Mark, John, Kenneth, Tristan, Jess, Ahino, Joseph, Vegas, SG Sports Talk, Derek, Michael, Bourne, I Am Ghost, Kelly, Asia, Laszlo, Joe, Roderick, Ronaldo, Didi, Katie, Barco, Chuck, Siegel, Woo Pig, Ian, Oink, Oink, Emmanuel, and Robin. Thanks all for joining in, being a part in the stream tonight. The Miami Heat, one win away from the Eastern Conference Finals for back-to-back seasons. The Heat win 109-101. The 8 seed up 3-1 in the series over the 5 seed. The Heat take game number 4 tonight, 109-101, the final score. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining in, and enjoy the rest of your night.